Turn your TV off or on mute.
She's not talking to.
All right, let's keep going. Hector Gonzalez. Buenos dias.
Buenos días. ¿Cómo está, señor?
Necesitas interpreter?
No, sir. My sister's here, but I'm okay. Thank you for that. I appreciate that.
He could do it.
Okay. All right. Madam Bates or Cunningham, who's taking the lead on opening up?
Go ahead. This is my first.
Hey, get it out here. We can get it out of the way.
All right.
You want to both be on camera?
Okay. Who fixed it? I'm gonna just stay right here and just say it.
I want you to be seen now.
You want them to see me, see them?
Yeah. Yeah, look at somebody when you're talking to them.
Okay.
Who's the lead here again?
Me.
You?
Yeah.
All right, now come on, take the lead.
Okay.
I want to work there.
My sister.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
She goes, no, you don't.
All rise. The 36th District Court is now in session with the Honorable Sean B. Perkins presiding. Make sure everything must be turned off. Let me see. How can I say? Just no noise.
No hats, hoodies.
No hats, no hoodies. Make sure you have on clothes, proper clothes, no t-shirts, no laying in the bed, and no driving and no smoking, you guys. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
It may be noise in my background because I'm at school, so.
Okay. Just mute, okay? Just mute yourself.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Good morning, everyone. I'm gonna do the best I can to get you out as fast and efficiently as possible. I'm also gonna try to take you in the order that you came in. I have everybody accounted for, and we're gonna get going. Mr. Gonzalez, do you have a middle name, please?
I'm sorry, sir.
Middle name.
Oh, yeah, Mario.
All right. This is the city of Detroit versus Hector Mario Gonzalez, case number SP 164-68131, SP 164-68141. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Gonzalez.
Hector Mario Gonzalez Sanchez.
There's the date and time, Mr. Gonzalez, for a pretrial. Mr. Berry is representing you this morning, and he's going to get you an updated offer. If you don't like the offer, keep in mind you have an absolute right to a trial. Do you have this is for everybody. If I ask you a question about your driver's license, it's just a yes or no answer. It's not something that you have to discuss with me or explain to me why or why not. It's just yes or no. Mr. Gonzalez, do you have a valid driver's license?
Yes.
Run his driver's license, please.
Your Honor, can I add to that?
You may.
It's okay to ask, could you speak to the attorney first versus saying yes or no. It's okay if you want to do that too.
Yeah. So you don't have to answer that. You don't have to answer my question when I ask you something about that. And just because if you don't have a driver's license now does not mean that you didn't have a driver's license when they pulled you over. So we understand that, but just keep moving things along a little faster. We want to be able to establish the fact. I think Mr. Bowman has already, and the court has already accepted the fact that if you have a valid license right now, then we'll get you out of here.
Yes.
License is valid, Mr. Berry. Put you in a breakout room with Mr. Gonzalez. Have a conversation with him. Let us know what you want to do when you come out, Mr. Gonzalez. Join the room, please.
Okay, they know, okay.
Okay.
All right, Lillard.
Yes.
Good morning to you, man.
Hello.
City of Detroit versus Sierra Jamie Lillard, case number SP 1648092, counts 1, counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor, and good morning to the staff. May it please this honorable court, Chair Reka Harris, P 72832, on behalf of Ms. Lillard. Please state your name for the record.
Sierra Lillard.
Lillard, I apologize.
Sorry as well. Good morning to you, ma'am. Today is the date and time set for a pre-trial. Do you have valid registration or insurance? If you want to answer that with your in private with your counsel, I'll put you in breakout.
Okay.
All right. So Ms. Harris is going to get you an updated offer. If you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial. Join the room now. We'll pass it.
Yeah, right here.
Mr. Ogletree. Mr. Ogletree. Are we ready on Mr. Gonzalez?
Not as yet, Your Honor. I need to speak with Mr. Bowman.
It's
On the way.
It's a failure to stop Mr. Bowman. He's got a valid license. What are you going to offer him?
A failure to stop,
Stop sign.
blocking, Your Honor.
Thank you.
All right. That Samsung still never connected. I think he's looking at what's going wrong, and he has not seen my chat that I sent him. He'll figure it out. Hopefully. Goss, Alexander Goss. All right, Alexander Goss. You want to do it now? Right now. Alexander Goss.
Your Honor,
Yes.
as it relates to Melvin Garrett IV, it is a 9 o'clock trial for disorderly conduct. I've spoken with Officer Miller, and the city recommends dismissal. He has no recollection, and it's a very old ticket.
Melvin Garrett, because that's all the tickets that he has.
No,
That's
he
just-
has
He's got more.
he has 6.
All right. I don't know if he's showed.
No, I don't know if he showed either.
This is the city of Detroit versus Alexandria Marie Goss. Case number SP 1528482, SP 1615224, 1, 2, and 3, SP 1615321, SP 1565540, counts 1 and counts 2. Ms. Goss, state your name for the record, please.
Alexandria Gus.
Good morning to you, ma'am. Today is the date and time set for a arraignment. You were supposed to be here at 1:30. So, you know, in an effort, we'll hold the arraignment. You don't have to come at 1:30. But in an effort to consolidate all your matters, we're gonna need to get the file it all together. So I'm gonna give you a pretrial date of March the 10th, 2025 at 8:30. March the 10th is your next court date. I'm also gonna let you know. Oh, do you have a valid license now?
Yeah, I've been getting it. I'm supposed to go tomorrow. I went to pay the reinstatement fee.
Oh, you're here on some new matters then. Let me see what date you have. Pre-trial, come back on February 28th. 28th of February, the date your other stuff is supposed to be there, okay?
Okay.
February 28th at 8:30. All right, good. Are you gonna get that? Are you gonna have that license by then?
Yes.
All right, best of luck to you. I'm just gonna make it. Best of luck to you, Ms. Goss. Come back on February 28th. I mean,
Okay.
you ready, Mr. Barry, on Mr. Gonzalez?
Ready, Your Honor.
Let's go back on the record with Mr. Gonzalez. Mr. Gonzalez, I've given you the opportunity to speak to counsel. And counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client would avail himself of the people's current offer to enter a plea to impeding.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Gonzalez?
Where is he?
Mr. Gonzalez, is he there?
I don't find him. He left the breakout room. Yeah, he's here. He's here.
Main room.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, Mr. Gonzalez, you want to take the deal impeding traffic? It's a 0-point offense. It doesn't abstract the Secretary of State. $175 fine. I call it
Yes.
akin to a parking ticket. You want to take the deal?
Yes, yes, Your Honor.
All right. Stipulate on behalf of your client to the face of the ticket as an accurate factual basis for that responsible plea, Councilman.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
Stipulate the probable cause for the dismissal of the other matter.
Yes, Your Honor. So stipulated.
I find your client responsible for the amended count of blocking traffic, $175. When can you pay it, Mr. Gonzalez?
Today.
Today, can we get that in there? All right, pay it, make sure it's here by, say Friday, just to make sure. Pay it at any DivDat kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload the DivDat app to your phone, or you can come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person. Those are the two best ways I can tell you to pay it. Mr. Gonzalez, thank you and your help back there for helping you navigate this and make it go a little smooth.
Si,
All right.
Senor. Thank you, Your Honor.
Have a very good rest of your day.
Adios.
Enjoy. Adios.
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 Hold on.
Is Gatewood back?
Yes.
Oh, Gatewood has a license.
Yes.
Run Gatewood's license, please. Put it out right there. City of
Your Honor.
Detroit.
Okay. Que nos cuiden
Yes.
ellos.
This is the city of Detroit versus Malia Gatewood, case number SQ 3778251. Appearance for the record, please, Mr. Barry.
36.
Elwood S. Berry Jr., on behalf of the defendant.
Quiet.
I told you that.
State your full name, Ms. Gatewood.
Malia Gatewood.
Malay, say that.
Malia.
Malia, I'm sorry.
Mhm.
Warrant. We're running the license. Today is the date and time set for a pre-trial. See, the license is good. Well, no, she's on Zoom without a license and driving.
You said it's not?
No.
What's keeping it from being valid?
That you did or didn't do. Third District Court. 75 and the 70. Go all over the city. Try to stay there, the county area, don't you?
I don't travel far, so I'm confused as to who I have a ticket for. The last time I was here, I was told that I had to wait until the 27th or something and then come back today. And that was the only thing that was holding up my driver's license.
Did you go to the Secretary of State?
I haven't been back, no.
Oh, so why you didn't go back? I don't know if you would
I
have
wasn't,
known.
I was never told that I needed to visit Secretary of State after the 27th. And all of my tickets that I had were paid.
Okay. I'm gonna let you put you in a breakout room and you can talk to Mr. Berry about it. And Mr. Berry, I see this speeding ticket from speeding ticket from suspended effective from to. I don't see a reinstatement on that from Woodhaven. Sterling Heights suspended.
The ticket was already paid for, and Sterling
Listen,
Heights was paid for too.
listen,
That was all paid
listen.
for my senior.
I don't need to hear it, Miss Gatewood. I don't need to hear what I'm just telling you what the driver's license says, okay? The Sterling Heights, it was suspended effective from 10/25/2024 to 1/23/2025. I do not see a reinstatement for that. I do see a reinstatement for Sterling Heights on another issue. You just have a bad driving record. All right, put you in a breakout room with Mr. Berry. You need to go Secretary of State, give her an updated offer. If she doesn't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial, okay? Join us, please.
Can I see Mr. Bowman in 4?
Good luck with that one, Mr. Berry.
In 4, Mr. Bowman. Thank you.
On my way.
We're ready on Lillard.
All right, let's go back on the record. Well, let's go back on the record with Lillard. Mr. Lillard, I'm giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Sorry, Your Honor, my client was able to present valid documentation, valid registration, and insurance.
We'll dismiss the cases for providing valid documentation. I can appreciate the client not wanting to speak though, and making sure that she spoke to you first. All right, Ms. Millard, have a very good day. Best of luck. Okay?
All right, thank you. Same to you as well.
Thank you. All right, let's go with, Joshua Lewis. Is this Joshua Lewis the third?
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah, middle name?
No.
Good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor. How you doing? Oh,
City of Detroit versus Joshua Lewis III, case number SP16365181. Appearance for the record, please, Mr. Harris.
Sherrica Harris, on behalf of Mr. Lewis, please state your name for the record.
Dr. Lewis III.
All right, good morning to you. Today is the date and time set for a trial. Ms. Harris, give Mr. If the offer is going to be disorderly conduct.
Your
And,
Honor, I think he has a retained attorney.
Oh, was it? Okay, we'll pass it and wait on Dupree, okay, Mr. Joshua Lewis III. You have a big counsel.
I can't hear you. What'd you say, Your Honor?
We'll pass it. You have your own attorney, so Mr. Dupree hasn't arrived yet. So we'll wait till Mr. Dupree comes in. I like the shirt and tie too, sir. All right, we'll pass.
Thank you.
As soon as Mr. Dupree comes in, we'll get you out in and out of here.
Okay, so what do I do at the meantime?
Sit tight.
Okay, thank you.
All right, you're welcome.
Okay. Can I go back on mute?
You may.
Okay.
City of Detroit, Ms. Harris versus Christina Griffin, case number SP16503331, counts 1 and counts 2, SP16503681. Appearance for the record, please.
I'm here, Your Honor.
Sherrica Harris, on behalf of the defendant, please state your name.
Christina Griffin.
All right, good morning. The date is the date and time set for a pre-trial. Ms. Griffin, update offer. Ms. Griffin, keep in mind, you don't like the offer, you got an absolute right to a trial. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Ms.
Ooh, okay. Okay.
Ready as to Ms. Gatewood, Your Honor.
Let's see. Counselor Masseria. I kind of always butcher your name. I'm sorry. Are you there? It's not there. I need everybody to mute their devices, please. Mr. Applebaum, good morning to you. All right, let me rename Emily Harris. Please. Good name. Let me get Harris, Emily Harris. Can you state your name? That's not your name, is it? The gentleman sitting there in the gray t-shirt.
Oh.
I just asked you to start your video. What is your name?
Antoine.
What's your full name?
Antoine Goss Jr.
Antoine Goss Jr. Okay, good morning to you.
Good morning, sir.
I don't see a Goss Junior here on Doc Goss. Maybe it's G-A-U-S. I see.
8:45, Your Honor.
GAUSE.
Yes, I got you. Okay, Mr. Berry, you're ready on who?
Ms. Gatewood, Your Honor.
Let's go back on the record with Ms. Gatewood. Ms. Gatewood, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, we seek a bench trial date.
Is that what you want to do, Ms. Gatewood?
Yes.
Trial date will be 3/7/2025 at 9 a.m. If it's nothing further, Ms. Gatewood, have a very good rest of your day and best of luck to you. You might want to get somebody to come pick you up.
You have a good day too.
All right, thank you. Mr. Berry, let's go ahead and get you going on. Isla? Did I get that right this time?
Yes, Your Honor.
Good morning to you. This is City of Detroit versus Isla Olmeda, case number SP 1650053 SP 1650059, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Olmeda.
Isla Shrikiana Jeanette Olmeda.
Olmeda, I'm sorry, I messed that up. All right, good morning to you, ma'am. The date is the date and time set for a pre-trial. And I'm gonna get you in the breakout room with Mr. Berry. He's gonna get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Join the room, please. All right, this is the City of Detroit. Pass that map. This is the City of Detroit versus Alibaba. Case number SP 1659191. Appearance for the record, please. Representing Mr. Alibaba Hajazi. All right, let's pass that matter. All right, counselors, who's ready?
Judge, this is Attorney Alan Applebaum. How are you this morning?
Good morning. Good morning. Who's your client?
Mark Gochai, Gojcaj. We finally have the business licenses, so I guess I need to meet with a prosecutor to see if we can get a dismissal. I've got the proof of the business license finally. I promised I would get it, and I got it.
All right.
Counsel, I'll meet you in 4.
Great.
I don't see Gochai on the docket. Are we ready on anyone?
I need to be moved to breakout room 4, I think, Your Honor.
You have the ability. I'll put you in there.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh.
I'll put you in there.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Mr. Ajazi, are you there?
Good morning, Your Honor.
Let's go back on the record. Let's call it again. City of Detroit versus Ali Olabi. Did I get that correct?
I'm here for two clients. Did I hear Olabi, O-L-A-B-I, Your Honor?
Yes, Ali Olabi, case number SP 1659191. Appearance for the record, please.
Rami Hijazi, P82830 on behalf of Mr. Olabi. I would be requesting a waiver of his presence, Your Honor. This is a civil infraction.
All right, I want to grant the motion to waive the client's presence. You are is Officer Lamont Williams here? He is. He's been here on time. Officer Williams, good morning to you. Can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Good morning, Corporal Lamont Williams, Badge 4198, City Detroit Police.
Good morning, Corporal Williams. Let me put you in the breakout room, Mr. Ajazi, with the city attorney. You're supposed to speak to him and see if you can work it out, all right?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Pass the matter. All right, Corporal Williams, I'm gonna put you in one, and Mr. Bowman wants to. We'll put all the officers in one. Good morning to you. You can join, or you can just sit in the room and wait on Mr. Bowman. But you'll have access to one. All officers at 4:15. Anyone ready?
Yes, Judge, this is Mr. Applebaum again.
I don't see your client on the docket today.
He's been texting me saying he's having trouble. I'm sorry. I have case numbers. We were in court a month ago, and today was the new date, at least verbally.
Let's see. Good morning, Mr. Gochai.
I have case numbers if that would help.
It's the city of Detroit. It's supposed to be trial on February 28th. City of Detroit versus Mark Cola Gochai, case number B50289024, B50360724, B50368824. Here for the record, please.
Alan Applebaum for the defendant, Your Honor.
Mr. Gochai, good morning. You state your name for the record, please.
Good morning. It's Mark Gochai.
All right, good morning. Today is the date and time set. Well, today is not the date and time set for the trial. That would be February 28th. My understanding, you reached a resolution.
Yes, I have the authority of the assistant prosecutor to dismiss the case for compliance, Your Honor. I can represent to the court that I received an email from Rita Singleton of the City of Detroit with a business clearance approval, and I'm looking at it on my screen.
Case dismissed, Counselor. Best of luck to you and your client.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you.
Anybody else?
I'm ready, Your Honor.
Right, on Chalmers.
Yes. Where's asking for an adjournment of the pre-trial?
It's the city of Detroit versus. Thomas Locklear, case number SP 162942991. Appearance for the record, please.
Aaron, know what you're about for Mr. Locklear?
Mr. Locklear, did you breakout room to speak to him?
I told him to leave the breakout room, but if we can get another court date, he already knows, and that's what he wants to do.
What are we adjourning it for?
For further discussions with the prosecution.
Mr. Locklear, good morning to you. Can you state your name for the record, please? Mr. Locklear? All right, what we're going to do is we're going to set this matter for trial. Mr. Locklear, you have to unmute yourself, start your camera, please. It's March, you have trials on March 11th, don't you, Mr.?
I think it was March the 3rd.
No, it's going to be trial. Good morning. State your name for the record, Mr. Locklear.
I'm sorry?
State your name for the record, please.
Thomas Locklear.
Right. Good morning to you. Today is the date and time set for a pre-trial. We're going to set the matter for trial. It's going on too long, and that'll give you time to negotiate whatever you need to. March 11th is going to be the trial date. There's nothing further, Mr. Locklear. You have a very good rest of your day, okay?
I got one question for you, Your Honor. Is this going to be on the level? Is this going to be a Zoom call or I got to be there in person?
It's like Burger King, Mr. Locklear. You have it your way.
I hear you. Okay, March the 11th.
Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
You have anybody else? You're welcome. You have anybody else?
No, that's it, Your Honor. Have a good day.
You have a better one.
I'm ready.
I know you are.
Yeah, I got two kids. I got one in school at home, and I got a baby.
All right, you gotta wait too. You can go ahead and turn off the camera and take care of them until I call your name.
I'm trying to here. Oh, goodness.
Mr. Garcia, do you need an interpreter? Good morning to you. I'll put you out, Mr. Locklear.
Okay, thank you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. All right. I just wanted to make sure you didn't need an interpreter.
No, thank you.
Our Latin here. Landing. Good morning to you.
Good morning. I'm here for James Lovely.
Okay, he's here. All right. Here for James Lovely. Are you an attorney?
Officer Blanding.
Oh, Officer Blanding. Oh, good. Good. All right. I'm gonna put you a breakout room. Why is he in that? Are you ready, Ms. Harris?
Actually, I have a question for the court, please and thank you. A few questions. In speaking with Ms. Griffin, it sounds as if she has her permit. If she were to take an offer today that might abstract, would that prevent her from being able to take any further tests to get her full license?
I kind of think it would. I thought I asked that question with the Secretary of State when we had the meeting, and I think it would, but I need to the refresher on that course.
Miss Harris? Miss
Yes,
Harris?
Mr. Bowman.
As to that limited access, I'll drop it down to impeding.
Thank you. That is appreciated.
Okay. Since she's on her way, she's got a permit. All right.
And I do think that will, I mean, it makes sense that if you got a permit and you're getting fast-trackable offenses, that they wouldn't want you to have a license or something. But I think that it will affect your ability to get licensed. I need to write those questions down and read, engage the Secretary of State. All right, so you need to go back in the breakout room or no?
Briefly, please, and thank you.
Go back in the breakout room, Ms. Griffin, please. Mr. Bowman, did you speak to Mr. Ajazi on?
Yes, he's talking to his client now.
Very well. Okay, Mr. Berry, are you ready?
Ready, Your Honor.
All right, let me try not to mess the last name up again. I thought you would help me out before I listed it.
Olmeda, Your Honor.
Omeda. Let's go back on the record with Ms. Omeda. Ms. Omeda, I'm giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client would avail herself of the people's current offer, which is to allow her to enter a plea to allowing for the unregistered, untitled matter and improper plates with regard to the no insurance matter, and a plea to expired plates and the no plates charge to be dismissed.
Okay, you want to take that deal now?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you going to raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Or you can put your hand down. Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes.
You understand that you have an absolute right to trial?
Yes.
Mr. Berry went over your other advisor rights in the breakout room, did he not?
I didn't hear the ending of what you said, Your Honor.
I said Mr. Berry went over your other advisor rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Yes, he did.
You understood those rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any questions about those rights?
No.
Do you know by taking this deal, you're going to give those rights up?
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
Let me draw your attention back to November the 26th, 2024, around 1:08 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Toledo and Clark Street. Have you had an occasion on that day to come in contact with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes.
Were you operating a motor vehicle?
Yes, Your Honor.
Was there something wrong? Did the officer ask you to produce valid registration and insurance on that vehicle?
Yes.
You could not do so, could you, ma'am?
No, Your Honor.
And why is that?
It wasn't my vehicle. It was a vehicle that my daughter's friend gifted her for her birthday. And I was driving it to the store and got pulled over. It wasn't registered or anything. I just had the title with me.
And the title wasn't in your name, huh?
No, she hadn't signed it over to her name yet. It was still in the gifter's name.
All right, this is written and I'm just taking it off of the testimony of Ms. Omeda, but this was written a no insurance misdemeanor, Mr. Berry. The statute requires that, doesn't require Ms. Omeda to have insurance on the vehicle. The statute requires this, or city ordinance where the statute requires her be able to show proof of insurance upon, uh, asked by the officer. So that's a civil infraction. So I don't know if you want to re-engage Mr. Bowman, and unless we need to get the officer in here. But she's got 1, 2, 3, 4 tickets, and there's 3. Wanted to plead to 3 of the 4 tickets, just document tickets. Is that what the offer was?
Yes, Your Honor. And we had the conversation regarding the insurance. And so I need to touch base with Mr. Bowman again, let him know that the proper way to go.
Okay, I'm going to pass the matter. I'm going to allow you to re-engage Mr. Bowman on this. It just seems to be pretty excessive on a document ticket, you know, like 3 out of the 4 pleas. Oh, but that's the offer. That's the offer. That's the offer. And if Ms. Almeida is willing to accept it, then
I'll be
so
right
be it.
back.
We're going to pass it and let him re-engage the city. All right. All right. Let's go back. Let's pass that matter. Let's go back on the record with Ms. Griffin. Ms. Griffin, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client going to do?
Your Honor, my client is availing herself of the recommendation to admit responsibility to the amended charge of blocking traffic. We stipulate to the face of the ticket for purposes of the factual basis and stipulates a probable cause for the dismissals.
All right, with those stipulations, I'm going to find your client. Well, that's what you want to do, Ms. Griffin? I don't really need to ask that.
Yes, that's what I want to do.
I'll find your client guilty of responsible for the amended count of blocking traffic, dismiss the other matters. 175. When can you pay it?
Yeah.
When can you pay it? 75.
I could pay it today.
Can we get this in here today? All right, pay it. Make sure it gets in here today. I'm just gonna put Friday anyway. Pay it at any DivDat kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload that DivDat after your phone, or you can come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person. Those are the 2 best ways I can tell you to pay it. If it's nothing further, have a very good rest of your day and best of luck to you, okay?
Okay, you said, I'm sorry, love. You said, how can I pay it?
Love.
I'm sorry.
My name is not Love.
I'm sorry. You said, how can I pay it?
Love. I'm definitely not your love, but you can pay it at any DivDat kiosk in the city of Detroit. Or you can come to the courthouse and pay it in person. Those are the 2 best ways I can tell you to pay it. I'm told that you can upload that DivDat app to your phone. Okay,
thank you.
Best of luck to you, ma'am. Have a very good rest of your day.
You too.
This is the city of Detroit versus Shardell Lee, case number SP 164733. 0 counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 164761. Appearance for the record, please.
Erica Harris, on behalf of the defendant, please state your name for the record.
Shardell Lee.
Good morning to you, ma'am. I've been called
Good morning.
man and bro and all of that, but I ain't been called love. Okay. So, Ms. Lee, today is the date and time set for a free trial. I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Ms. Harris. She's going to get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like that offer, you have an absolute right to a trial, okay?
Okay.
All right. Let's get you to join the breakout room. Samsung never connected his audio. He's sitting back, just sitting there looking at everybody talking and stuff, and he doesn't realize. passed up. You have to wait on DiMaggio to come in.
Oh, yeah, Your Honor, he said he was going to be a little late.
I figured that.
I don't know how late, but he just said a little late.
We'll see.
All right.
Tell him thanks for telling you and not me. We're just waiting on. We're just waiting on Mr. Hajazi. Are you ready?
I am, Your Honor. Yes, on both cases.
Let's go back on the record with Oliver.
Yes, Your Honor.
Giving you an opportunity to try to work this out. What did you come up with?
Yes, Your Honor. Rami Hijazi, P82830, again on the lobby. We're going to ask for a brief adjournment. The prosecutor was kind enough to offer a LES 1 of 5 after I submit proof that my client completed a driver improvement course. So we would just ask for 2 weeks if that's okay.
I'm gonna put the driver, iDriver improvement course in the chat. You can take this or one that you may have, as long as it's stated.
Sure.
I put the course in the chat. You can pass that along to your client and to ask and to let them know that once upon completion of it, he can
Perfect.
get to me, and that way we can expedite things. Come back on February the 11th, 2025 at 8:30. All right. All right, Corporal Williams, just nothing further. You be safe out there and have a very good rest of your day. And Mr. Hajazi, well, let's see. And you're here on Graves or Groves?
Yes, Your Honor, as well.
Which one is it, Graves or Groves?
It is Mr. Groves, Deshaun Groves.
Well, you know what, just set it down, Sandy, until they call you.
Yeah, set it down, but mute it. Where's Deshaun Groves?
Okay.
Your Honor, I would be requesting a waiver of his presence. I do have authority to move forward.
Same thing. State of Michigan versus Deshaun Groves, case number SX446416991. Here, please.
Good morning again, Rami Hijazi, P82830 on behalf of Mr. Groves.
All right, today is the date and time set for a formal hearing in the matter. Is there a trooper, Henry Anderson? A trooper Anderson. Hearing no response. Hijazi.
Yes, ma'am. I do have a motion for you this morning. The matter was scheduled for an 8:30 a.m. formal hearing. The current time is 9:34 a.m. We have asked Trooper Henry Anderson III to be present today through the notice to appear. He has failed to appear. I have checked with the prosecutor as well. He did not tell me he checked in, so I'd be requesting a dismissal on this matter.
Case dismissed. Best of luck to you.
Thank you, Your Honor. I appreciate your time this morning.
As well as yours. Thank you. All right, Williams, I brought you out because they got an adjournment on the lobby case, but I see you have another case. Mr. Bowman is in 4. Let's go back on the record with Miss Lee. Miss Lee, I'm giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel. He's not counsel.
We are respectfully requesting a trial date.
Trial date is March the 10th, 2025. You hear that, Ms. Lee?
Yes.
March the 10th, 2025 at 9 a.m.
Okay.
You heard everything.
Yes.
That noise going on in the background.
Yeah, it's my baby in the background.
Good stuff back there, huh? All right. If there's nothing further, Miss Lee, best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Your Honor, I'm sorry, this Corporal Williams. I'm on 2 different other devices. You said alibi was an adjournment?
Yeah, that's what the city, he wanted to take a driving course.
Okay, all right.
And you got Graves.
Yes.
All right, let's go with the city of Detroit versus Damon Ivan Gullich, case number SP 1415071. Appearance for the record, please.
Erica Harris, on behalf of Mr. Gullich, please state your name for the record.
Damon Ivan Gullich.
Good morning, Mr. Gullich. Today is the date and time set for a arraignment on the bench warrant. Go ahead, counsel.
For purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute.
In or not guilty client's behalf, give your client a $0 bond. This is a consuming marijuana while operating a motor vehicle, both motorboat or RV, Ms. Harris. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room and have a conversation. The statute number is 333.297954, paren 4, paren lowercase g. That's 333.297954, paren 4, paren g. I'm sure you're gonna have to work on that. All right. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room. That's off the ticket itself, and there's no other notes.
How do I go to the break room?
I'm gonna send you a prompt. Then you hit that prompt join.
Okay.
See it?
Yep.
All right. You ready, Mr.
27954. And the last part.
333-27. No, strike that. 333-297-954. Paren 4, paren lowercase g.
Okay, thank you.
All right, Mr. Berry, are you ready on Ms. Almeida?
Ready, Your Honor.
Let's go back on the record, Ms. Almeida. Ms. Almeida, I'm giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel. What's gonna happen here?
Your Honor, my client will be entering a plea to the single charge of having to do with the registration, be reduced to allowing, and the remaining matters to be dismissed.
Improper plate will call.
Yes, Your Honor, fine.
We already swore you in, ma'am.
Yes, Your Honor, you have.
Right, so you know you still owe 222 on a expired plate charge, don't you?
No, Your Honor. I was discussing that with the attorney. I didn't come up. We didn't have a set price. He told me something about 240 times 3.
No, it won't be that. It's gonna be 240, but you had an old expired plate that's up to 222 back in 2003. So 2023, 2020 never paid. So I just wanted to make you aware of that. You go take care of it. So it'll be one $240 fine. I'll dismiss upon payment. And that one abstract, none of them abstract. None of them will have any points on the license. And then you'll owe another 222. That's a case that was not before me today because that went into default a long time ago. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor. So a total of 462.
Yeah, that sounds like right. All right, let me draw your attention. I told you back to, so I did ask you, were you able to provide registration for that?
No, the vehicle wasn't mine. I had nothing but the title.
There was no plate on the vehicle. Very good. So I'm going to find you guilty of that. If there's nothing to stipulate the proper clause, I'll dismiss the other matters, Mr. Berry.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
When can you pay? I'm just concerned about the 240. When can you pay it?
I can pay half of that this Friday.
Okay. I want to know when it's all paid.
What is the next Friday? The 7th of February.
That's the date right there. I'm going to give you until February 11th. Come back February 11th, paying at any DIV kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload the DIV app to your phone, or you can come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person. It's the two best ways I can tell you to pay it. Now, I tell you what, sounds like you got a pretty good son-in-law or future son-in-law there or something.
Well, evidently not. I got all these tickets. He about to have to help me pay.
They didn't tell you to drive the car? Shoot.
That's true.
He didn't tell. He watching. Dang. All right. Bye, Miss. I'm gone.
You right.
No. That's. Hey, you see the way everybody got their own way of looking at stuff, right? Hey, bye.
Bye, Your Honor. Have a good day.
You as well.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay. All right. Let's go. Mr. Berry, let me get you going.
Leave here.
On Garcia.
I can't
I'll put you out. Man, that's tough. She gets our car. Our daughter, she's mad because she drove the thing and got tickets. Emmanuel Garcia, good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
And this is Emmanuel Garcia Sanchez.
Yes, Manuel Garcia Sanchez. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning to you. City of Detroit versus Emmanuel Garcia Sanchez, case number SP 164-83511. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Garcia.
Emmanuel Garcia Sanchez.
All right, today is the date and time set for a pretrial. Do you have valid insurance, Mr. Garcia Sanchez?
Yes, I have proof. I could show you right now that I have it.
Let's see it.
Okay.
The background officer, I won't be able to see it with the background on, all right?
Okay. So it's on my phone. I could
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send you my email address.
Okay.
And Oh, let me see, you have it up there, because okay, let's see what you have there for 7, you got a bill coming on through.
Yes.
Case dismissed, provide valid documentation, best of luck to you, sir. And,
Thank you very much.
rest of your day.
Thank you, Your Honor. You have a better one.
Thank you. All right. El Rico Gator. This is the city of Detroit versus El Rico Gator. Case number SP-128-1837, counts 1 and 2. SP-156-07261, SP-162-4983, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP-164-3083, counts 1 and counts 2 in the state of Michigan versus El Rico Gator, case number SX40380982. Appearance for the record, please, Mr. Barrett.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Gator.
I'm speaking for the corporation of El Rico Gator.
They're gonna love this one. Good morning to you, Mr. Gator.
Good morning.
All right, today is the date and time. So I kind of got to get an understanding of, we need Mr. El Rico Gator. We don't need the corporations of El Rico Gator. How do we find Mr. El Rico Gator?
I guess that's the name I was given. I guess I'm El Rico Gator.
Okay. All right. Today is the day. Now let me ask you this. Do you want Mr. Berry to represent you, or do you want an attorney to represent you?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right. All right. So today is the date and time set for, it's some matters under warrant status, Mr. Berry, and other matters are in pretrial for the purposes of the warrants.
Your Honor, we would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
And we'll enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf and give your client a $0 bond. So what I have here is 1, 2, 3, 4 tickets in Mr. Gator's name. And then I counted some other tickets into the record. I can give you those tickets whenever you're ready.
Ready, Your Honor.
I have a driver's license suspended. I have a no insurance misdemeanor. I have a no ops. I have a failure to stop and an improper turn. So it should be 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cases I called into the record.
Yes, Your Honor.
2 of them are
oh, nothing much, sir.
Mr. Corporal Bennett. You're interrupting, please. Good morning to you. 2 of them are civil infractions that were in default. I have no problem setting these defaults aside. They were kind of a little bit back in October, but since I just said it, I don't have a problem setting an improper left turn and a failure to signal at a stop sign or whatever that is. If the city has no objection to hearing you.
No objection, Your Honor.
Give Mr. Gator an updated offer. I also see a no insurance The insurance no proof 288. If Mr. Gator is interested in getting a valid driver's license, he probably want to pay that 288. At least get a port of clearances here at 36 District Court. That's the only thing I can see affecting Mr. Gator's license. Mr. Gator, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Mr. Berry. Have a conversation with him. Let us know what you want to do when you come out, okay? What happened to Enrico Gator? Did we lose him?
Maybe his corporation said he had a board meeting.
He had a board meeting. All right, let's pass it. Let's pass it. Let's get Dina Gregory.
I'm here.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
All right, City of Detroit, they say Miss Gregory likes her gin and juice while she's in the car. This is the City of Detroit versus Dina Gregory, case number 18-467-1241. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Gregory.
Benet Gregory.
Benet, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
All right. Good morning to you. Today is the date and
Good
time
morning.
set for a arraignment on the bench warrant. Counsel, go ahead.
Your Honor, we would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
We'll enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. Give your client a $0 bond. Give Ms. Gregory an updated
I already
offer.
paid.
All right, wait a minute.
I'm
Not too
sorry.
fast.
I'm sorry.
There's a process and procedure to all of this, okay?
Okay.
Mr. Berry's gonna kind of explain that to you. I know you mentioned something about paying. I can tell you this, you cannot pay a misdemeanor ticket. It has to be adjudicated first. So this case seems to have not been adjudicated yet. Therefore, that's why you're here. And put you in a breakout room. Mr. Berry's gonna get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial, okay?
Okay.
Ms. Gregory. Join the room, please.
Okay.
All right, speak to Mr. Berry. Okay, Counselor. Hey.
Your Honor.
Morning. What is your client's name?
Sabina Goodman.
Trevina Goodman. She's here.
Yes.
City of Detroit versus Trevina Goodman, case number B131-96024, B131-96124, B131-96224, B131-96324, B131-96424, B122-82321. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, may it please this honorable court. Fahad Haq, P number 78252. I'm here on behalf of Ms. Trevina Goodman, who is appearing via Zoom. No objection. Ms. Goodman, please state your first and last name for the record.
Trevina Goodman.
Good morning to you, ma'am. Today is the date and time set for a pre-trial. I guess you need to get it and speak with the city attorney.
Your Honor, we had just to bring this to you, we actually filed a motion to dismiss. This was from the last court hearing. The court gave us until January 3rd to file our motion to dismiss in violation of the double jeopardy clause. The city of Detroit had until January 10th to respond. We have not received any response from the city of Detroit. And so that's where we're left off with today's date.
May it please the court, for the people, Victor Bowman, 33764. I'm aware that the motion has been filed. I've seen the filing. I have not had an opportunity to respond to the motion. I intend to and would ask the court to give me 7 days to respond to the motion.
What do you have to say, Counselor?
I would ask the court to deny that request. I think the court gave very a decent timeline in terms for both parties to not only spend the last pretrial, which was actually a bench trial date, to attempt to resolve this matter, but when it came to the court's attention after a full docket that this was a case that involved a double jeopardy clause, we fully set forth a very elaborate and substantive motion and brief. We filed it in time. The court provided Mr. Goodman, Mr. Bowman, on behalf of the people, an actual date to respond to it. Even between the due date and today's pretrial, there would have been 18 days. So even if he had filed it untimely on that auspice, there might be good cause between those dates. But to ask for another 7 days from today, I think that would be an affront to Ms. Goodman and certainly prejudicial to her at this point. So we're going to ask the court to give us the relief that's requested within this motion.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is based on the fact that I'm just seeing this motion. I don't know why. I'm gonna give him that 7 days. Because I need to actually go over this as well. So Mr. Bowman, this is only because I would like to have a time to thoroughly respond. Let's not do the 7 days either. Let's come back Friday. I need your response. I need your response on my desk by Thursday. You have a copy of this, Mr. Bowman? I guess you indicated.
I do.
Receive this. I do remember what's going on here. My question was if did Ms. Goodman lead us something on this?
Ms. Goodman, on the felony case, pled nolo contendere to the I think it was harboring dangerous animals causing death. And then on January 3rd, we appeared in front of Judge Knapp for the sentencing.
What was the sentence? Is that in the motion here?
It's in a footnote. It's 36 months of probation No restitution. There's 100 hours of community service. And I believe there's just the statutory costs and fines associated with it.
Your Honor, in light of those facts, I'll dismiss these tickets such that she has pled responsibility and she is imposed a penalty during the same transaction and occurrence.
All right, so that doesn't. All right, cases are gonna be dismissed. Ms. Goodman. I wish next time, and this is just my, next time, if there's any, let's email me those, motion, Counselor. That way I know I have it. I check my emails and
absolutely, Your Honor.
This should just be sitting there. All right, let's go with dismiss per city attorney, and I'll write the note, fled in circuit court. All right, if it's nothing further, Ms. Goodman, again, I wish you the best of luck. Counselor, best of luck to you and have a very good rest of your day, both.
Thank you, Your Honor. It's such a privilege to practice in your courtroom. I appreciate you, Mr. Bowman. Great to see you. Hope you're doing well.
Thank you, Counselor.
Thank you. Have a good day.
All right, take care, everybody.
Oh, okay, that's an officer. I didn't know that. That's Lamani. Go to the breakout room and speak with. I'll speak to Mr. Bowman. His phone is about to die, Mr. Bowman. Put you in one. All right, let's continue on. Are we ready on? And Mr. Bowman, I think Ms. Harris is in 4. All right, who are we on? Let's get back on the record with Gregory. Ms. Gregory, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, we seek a trial date and the appointment of counsel.
Do you really think we need an appointed counsel on this?
An open alcohol charge? I really do, Your Honor.
You do?
Yeah.
I'm just thinking about the date 2018. They did take some notes.
2018.
Yeah. That's what, 7 years. Warning. Hey, look at all the fancy outfit you got on there.
Thank you. My aunt gave me this jacket. I was like, I'm weird today.
Wow.
Thank you, Judge. I'm assigned to Judge Ramsey Heath. She's wondering, I don't know, but I want to check, how does community court work? Because she's looking for a resource for a litigant we have right now.
If they want to come over, they can. They got to do something. They got to commit to doing some community service.
Okay.
It's like a pretrial diversion court. So
okay.
Usually the offer is a little bit.
Yeah.
And if they do the community service, we'll clear it up with community service.
Okay. And so how does that referral happen?
And just send them over.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Judge.
Is it happening in the 4th precinct?
Let me check too. Let me make sure. That's a good question.
Community court, but I always, Judge.
He's Hispanic and there's an interpreter, so I think he has some. She's asking about.
We'll be here tomorrow.
Okay.
But that's our date. But I always can give community service for anybody that wants to do community service. So I don't know if she wants to do that as well. That's going to be how she wants to formulate it.
Okay. Right. I'll definitely let her know. Thank you, Judge. Okay, I'll see y'all later. Thank you.
How's your daughter doing?
Very well, thank you. Right, yeah, she's almost finished that first year of state.
Go great.
You go white. See y'all later.
All right. So let's go back on the record with Gregor. I get off sometimes.
Don't we all? Your Honor, we need not appoint an attorney. I believe the attorneys that would appear that day would be able to represent her adequately.
I do too. I think you're here every day, and Miss Harris is here every day, and I pretty much pick you two over pretty much anybody out there. So March 11th, March 10th on a Monday at 9 a.m., Ms. Gregory.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
You know, they do give some detailed notes. What Sutter Home wine, 187 milliliters, sweet red, and I can't read the rest of all that stuff. I don't know. We'll deal with it back then. All right.
Okay. Sorry. Okay.
No, you don't have to apologize. All right. Best of luck to you, ma'am. March
Same
the
to you.
10th. March the
Is
10th.
this
That's a morning.
that
That's Miss.
Okay.
That's Miss Gregory. She wants a trial day.
she wants a trial date? All right, I was
Yeah.
gonna give her an excellent offer, but if she goes to trial and she's found responsible, this offer is going away.
What's
I
the
don't.
offer?
Yeah,
Well,
we'd like to know.
you have to talk to, I will communicate with your lawyer.
I'm
Ma'am,
about to
I'll
come go to work.
communicate with Mr. Berry right now. I'll meet you at
Okay.
number 4, Mr. Berry.
Yes, sir.
Wait a minute, Miss Gregory. I don't know. So
No,
let's
I'm
pass.
sorry. He
Let's
said it
pass.
would go away, and I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah, no. Let's pass the matter. You can let you hear the offer, whether you want to take it or not. That's gonna be up to you. Okay. So, Ms. Harris, are you ready?
Ready on Gullich.
I think Gullich fell off.
Nope, he's still
I'm
here.
here.
Is he? Let's go back on the record with Mr. Gullich. Mr. Gullich, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, there's a recommendation to dismiss as there was a felony that arose from this same matter for which he has served time. So there's a recommendation to dismiss.
All right. If there's nothing further, Mr. Gullich's case is going to be dismissed.
Okay, thank you.
Best of luck to you. I'll wait a warrant for you.
All right, thank you. And thank you, my attorney.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
All right. Let's go call Cassandra Gilbert. Mr. Balkman, good morning to you.
Say Mr. Bowman or Mr. Boffman?
Mr. Balkman.
Oh, okay.
I need to see Miss Gregory in breakout room 2, I guess.
Go back to the breakout room, Ms. Gregory, please.
Okay.
Good morning. I'm
Mr.
sorry to be late, Your Honor.
Mr. Boffman, how are you?
Go to 1 right now. Go to 1 right now, Mr. Bowman, and speak with the office. His phone is about to die.
Oh, all right.
Your Honor, this is Enrico Gator. I apologize for letting my phone die while you were speaking. I apologize for that.
You don't have to apologize for that. But I'll accept your apology. Give me a minute. All right, you're on that Zoom user now, Mr. Gator?
Yes.
All right. That's what you have, Mr. Berry.
I don't know who you had called. I apologize.
Yeah, Mr. Berry. Let me wait till Mr. Berry comes back out. We'll go back and get it and try to get you out of here.
All right, thank you. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. All right, Ms. Harris, are you ready on anyone?
I just finished Gullich, so whoever's next.
Cassandra Gilbert. What happened to Cassandra Gilbert?
Excuse me, Your Honor. I just wanted to make sure that I was supposed to be in court today.
You are?
Dominique Lewis.
Good
I've been
morning
on
to
here
you,
since 8:30. Good morning.
everybody. Now I can't stand when they say that. I've been on here since 8:30.
No, I just wanted to make sure. I'm not impatient. I just want to make sure I'm in the right
everybody's
spot.
on since 8:30, but you're in the right room. If your
Okay,
name is Sade.
Yes.
All right. What about Cassandra Gilbert?
Hello?
Yes.
This is Nathaniel Gilbert.
Nathaniel Gilbert, yeah. Good morning to you.
I'm on.
Take your hat off, please.
Yes, sir.
City of Detroit versus Nathaniel Tyrone Gilbert. Case number SP 1650460, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Sherika Harris, on behalf of defendant Gilbert, please state your name for the record.
Nathaniel Gilbert.
A happy belated birthday, Mr. Gilbert.
Thank you.
All right. The day is date and time set for a pretrial. We're going to put you in a breakout room with Mrs. Harris. She's going to get you an updated offer. If you don't like the offer, Mr. Gilbert, keep in mind you have an absolute right to a trial. Ms. Harris will explain things to you, okay?
Okay.
Join the room, please. Okay, Mr. Boffman. Oliver Graves.
Yes.
Mr. Boffman there?
I'm here, Your Honor. This matter set for bench trial, I believe. We're looking for Officer Whitehead.
I don't believe Officer Whitehead showed.
Well, in that case, I'm very ready.
Sure. I would surmise that you were going to be ready anyway. But City of Detroit versus Oliver Graves, case number SP 161858661. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Boffman, P55052 for the defendant, Mr. Graves. State your full name, please.
Oliver Graves.
Judge, this is a date and time for a trial in this matter. My understanding is that without a complaining witness, the people will not be able to proceed. I would stipulate for probable cause that the recommendation that this matter be dismissed without prejudice. My client's been advised.
Mr. Boffman, this is Mr. Bowman. Who is the officer that you say has not shown?
Richard Whitehead.
Oh, that is correct.
Well, that's simple.
Oh.
If it's that simple, case dismissed, no officer. Best of luck to you, Mr. Graves. Have a very good day. And Mr. Boffman, do you have anybody else?
I don't, Your Honor, but if I could ask that somebody forward me the notice of appointment in this case. I don't have that in my file.
Here it is. Here. Wow. Can we get
I sent my email address to Madam Clerk on the chat.
This one's made up. Can we get him to make sure?
Although the case is over and it is adjudicated, Mr. Boffman, were you intending to call a sound expert?
There was an intention to do that. We wanted to transcribe what was on the. I think the last time we talked about the transcription of some Spanish speaking that was done.
Yes. All right.
But I no longer have that request and stand down from any further requests. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Well, make sure you follow that through. I'm going to do what best we can to make sure that comes.
Thank you again. Have a great day, everybody.
All right. Best of luck to you, Mr. Graves. Have a great rest of your day.
Thank you.
All right. This is the City of Detroit versus Dominique Sade Lewis.
Bro.
I didn't just call that just because she said
so. This shit crazy.
All right, now you about to get put out. It's gonna be real crazy.
I'm gonna just leave, bro.
Leave. So what? Who cares? I get to appear bench warrant. Who cares? Hey, Ms. Nash, how you doing? All right, Ms. Lewis, case number City of Detroit versus Dominique Sade Lewis, case number SX4457616, counts 1 and counts 2. And let's see. Appearance for the record, please. Somebody want to represent Ms. Lewis?
Elwood S. Berry Jr., Your Honor, on behalf of Ms. Lewis. State your full name, Ms. Lewis.
My name is Dominique Lewis.
All right, turn your camera on, ma'am.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
No hiding behind the camera.
Oh, no way. Hold on. Okay, I got it.
All right, good morning to you.
Good morning.
State your name for the record, please.
Dominique Lewis.
Thank you. Today is the date and time set for a pre-trial. Mr. Berry, give Ms. Lewis an updated offer. Keep in mind, Ms. Lewis, you have an absolute right to a trial. I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Mr. Berry. Have a conversation with him. Let us know what you want to do when you come out, all right?
Okay.
All right, what about Gregory? What about Gregory?
What, Your Honor, Ms. Gregory, we like that trial date. We like that trial date.
Okay, then it's March the 10th. It was the offer wasn't that great, huh? March the 10th, Miss Gregory.
Okay.
Did I say March the 10th or did I say March the 11th?
You said both. I don't know, but you just ended it with the 10th.
I ended it with the 10th.
Yes.
All right, we'll go. Where's Gregory? We'll make sure.
Mr. Berry, what time is Ms. Lewis docketed for, please?
Oh, I got it.
8:35.
Thank you.
Good. It's the 10th. We'll end it with the 10th, all right?
Okay, thank you.
Best of luck to you.
All right, bye-bye. Thank you, Mr. Berry. Bye.
Take care, Ms. Gregory.
Let's go back on with Lewis. You can go in the breakout room, Mr. Berry, and speak with Ms. Lewis. All right. Let's, Counselor Massarai, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning. Well, who's your client?
Omar Diaz. You're scheduled for 8:35.
Omar Diaz.
Yeah.
Is he here?
I don't see him in any of the rooms.
Yeah, he's here. Omar
he is?
Diaz. Necesitas interpreter.
Sí.
Omar
Sí, por
Diaz. All right. We need to get an interpreter. Oh, Maggio showed up fashionably late.
Excuse me, I do have to get ready for work.
You have to get ready for work?
Yes, sir.
I thought you had kids.
I do. I have a city where I go to work.
Oh.
So I have to drop them off too.
All right, we'll get you're coming up soon, okay, Ms. Dillon?
Okay. All right.
We're gonna get an interpreter in here. Thank you. you had another case, Mr. Mark Elliott Lowe? You have to be in another courtroom. Did you go to that courtroom?
I didn't hear you, sir. Judge?
You have to be in another courtroom this morning?
I thought it was just this.
No, you're supposed to be in Marlena Taylor's courtroom, I
It said-
believe, on the 8:30. You have to be here and there. No, you're in the wrong courtroom. You need to call Marlena Taylor's courtroom. You're supposed to be here on the 13th of February.
It
You
said
got
that
Marlene.
on the paper.
Let me finish.
All right.
Do you want to get to the right place or not?
Yes,
I'm not,
sir.
I'm trying to, okay, whatever it says, I'm trying to get you to the right place. You're supposed to be here February 13th. So come back, write it down. You're not writing anything down?
I got it, Your Honor.
February 13th, you're supposed to be here. Call over to Judge Marlena Taylor's courtroom, please, and let them know that Mark Elliott Lowe has been here all morning, and he's in the wrong courtroom. You need to be in courtroom what is her courtroom? 438. 438.
Okay.
438. So you need to hang up dial 360-438-0000 and join that room. We're gonna call them over and tell them you've been there this morning on time, but you're set to be there this morning. You're supposed to be back here February 13th. All right, hurry up and get over there, please.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, best of luck.
We need to see Mr. Bowman at 4.
2:13 at what time?
At 8:30.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, have a great day. All right, Mr. Bowman at 4, please. This is the city of Detroit versus James Lovely, case number SP 155-19891. Appearance for the record, please. James Lovely, appearance for the record.
I'm here.
Hold on,
James.
Mr. DiMaggio. Appearance for the record, please. Good morning to you.
Andrew DiMaggio, P45619, on behalf of James Lovely.
Well, Mr. Lovely, now you can state your name for the record, please.
James Gregory Lovely.
All right. Good morning to you. Today is the date and time set for a trial. Is there a, oh yeah, Blanding is here. Officer Blanding, can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Yes, Officer Michaela Blandon.
All right. Today is the date and time set for a trial. I'll put Mr. Lovely in 5. You go to 4, Mr. DiMaggio, and see if you can work this out.
Sounds good, Judge.
And then, Mr. Lovely, wait on your attorney in 5, please.
Okay, thank you.
Officer Blanding, you're going to need to start your camera. Okay, that gentleman never got his thing straight. Are we ready on anyone, Ms. Harris?
Gilbert.
Gilbert. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Gilbert, or was that Mr. or Mrs.?
Nathaniel Gilbert.
Nathaniel Gilbert. Spot. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Gilbert. Mr. Gilbert, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, there's a recommendation to dismiss.
All right. Case is dismissed, Mr. Gilbert. For city attorney, have a very good rest of your day. Is he there?
Do not see him.
All right, Ms. Godwin. City of Detroit versus Tia Marie Godwin, case number SP 1648550, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appear for the record, please.
Sherika Harris, on behalf of the defendant, please state your name.
Now she's not saying anything. She's been very vocal all morning long. When I call her name. All right, let's pass it. Let's move on. State your name for the Godwin?
Yes, I'm here. Tia Godwin.
All right. Day is date and time set for a pre-trial.
I do have my insurance. My plate is up to date.
Go to the breakout room, speak to Ms. Harris, all right?
Okay.
Join the room. If you don't like the offer, she's going to get you updated offer. If you don't like it, you have an applicant right to a trial. Join the room, please.
Your Honor,
Yes.
I think someone sent me a message that was intended for you, so I'm just wondering, did you also receive a chat message?
From Mr. I'm going to get the pronunciation.
Was it Lemois?
Lemois, there it is. You got a good memory, Ms. Harris. Or you should just read better than me.
No. Memory is great.
All right, give me a minute, Mr. Lemois. Hold on. Congratulations on your daughter getting accepted to CAS. My mom was a CAS technician graduate. Back in the day, when it started at the 10th grade. All right, you can go ahead, Ms. Harris, speak to Ms. Godwin. She's got to hurry up because she claims she's got to get to work. All right. That doesn't mean much to Harrison Duke. I don't know that. Mr. Berry, are we ready? All right, we're getting an interpreter for your client, counselor.
Thank you, Judge.
Lanier. I keep seeing Christopher Lanier. Maybe this will be the last one. Taylor, Officer Taylor, is Officer Taylor here? Yes. All right, so let's wait. All right, we're just waiting on a lawyer. Mr. Bone? he's in there. Did you speak with the officer, Mr. Officer Blanding? Officer Blanding,
Yes.
do you have a chance to speak to Mr. Bowman?
Yes, I did.
Are you in relation to Ricky Blanding?
No.
You know Ricky Blanding?
Yes.
You're a resident? No.
No.
Ricky Blanding is older than I am. We're talking about the same Ricky Blanding?
Yes. He knows, well, my dad.
And there's no relation.
No. Well,
There's got to be some kind of relation somewhere down that line, doesn't it? You just don't want to, you don't want to have nothing to do with Ricky. All right.
Judge, it looks like we have an interpreter in the waiting room.
Do we? No, Goss is not coming back in. He's gonna be, I'm gonna let him back in, but he's gonna be last. He went from first to last, Ricky Bobby. What did he say? Yeah, first to last. Nathaniel Gilbert is back. All right, let's go. Madam Interpreter, good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
State your name for the record and your qualifications, please.
Vivian Montero, Court Interpreter, 18369.
All right, can you raise your right hand, please?
Yes.
You solemnly swear or affirm that you will truly, accurately, and impartially interpret the matter of court and not divulge confidential communication, so help you God.
I do.
And do you swear or affirm that to the best of your ability, you'll interpret from English to Spanish, Spanish to English?
I do.
All right, very well. This is the city of Detroit versus Omar Diaz, case number SP 1563801, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please allow her to interpret.
Ese es el caso del Ministerio Público versus Omar Díaz. Número caso SP 156-380, 1, cargos 1 y 2.
Frank Miseria, P 87848 on behalf of Mr. Diaz.
Entonces, licenciado, I'm sorry, attorney, I did not catch your name.
Frank Miseria.
Thank you. Licenciado Frank Miseria, representando el acusado, cédula profesional 87840.
State your name for the record, Mr. Diaz, please.
Señor Díaz, diga su nombre completo para que conste en actas.
Omar Meneses Díaz.
Omar Meneses Díaz.
All right, today is the date and time set for a pre-trial. I'm going to put your client in breakout room 6, get your client an updated offer, unless you just want to set a trial date. And if your client does not like that offer, he has an absolute right to a trial.
Vamos a pasar a la sala para grupos pequeños para que el licenciado le explica el acuerdo que está ofertando el fiscal. Si usted no le gusta lo que está ofertando, podemos fijar fecha para un juicio.
Ok, está bien.
Okay, that's fine.
Join the room, please.
Cuando aparezca el botón en pantalla, por favor, señor, presione join para unirse.
And wait on the lawyer to come see you.
Y espere que el abogado le visite ahí.
All right, let's pass the matter. And you have privileges. You can speak to Mr. Bowman or you can go speak to your client. I guess he went to speak to his client. All right, let's pass the matter. Let's go back on the record with Ms. Godwin. Ms. Godwin, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client is respectfully requesting a trial date.
trial date. All right. And March the 10th, 2025 at 9 a.m. All right. Ms. Godwin?
Yes, that's fine. March the 28th.
March the 10th.
Oh, my bad. March the 10th. Okay.
Best of luck to you.
And Your Honor, we're referring to Tina Marie Godwin.
I thought it was Tia Marie Godwin.
Tia, I'm sorry.
All right. All right.
Excuse me, Your Honor.
March the 10th.
Yeah, at 9 a.m.
Okay.
All right. We lost you, Mr. Gilbert, didn't we?
Yes, my phone went dead. Sorry about that. I had to change phones.
Okay, Mr. Bowman, after Lewis, are you on the record with were you on the record with Gilbert, Ms. Harris?
With which Gilbert? Yes,
Gilbert.
Nathaniel Gilbert. Yes, Your Honor. It was a recommendation to dismiss.
All right, case is dismissed, Mr. Gilbert. Best of luck to you. Have a very good day. All right.
Okay, you too, Your Honor.
All right. Now let's get Lanier going, and then Mr. Berry will get Lewis out of here, and Mr. Gator, his phone died. He's back. So let's do it in that order, and then I'll get DiMaggio. And this is let's call the City of Detroit versus Christopher Deshaun Lanier. Case number SP1618702, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Sherrick Harris, on behalf of Mr. Lanier, please state your name for the record.
Christopher Lanier.
All right. Good morning to you, sir. Today is the date and time set for a trial. Officer Taylor, good morning to you. Are you there?
Hold on for Your Honor. Let me get to my phone sheet, please.
All right, he's right here. He's just not responding. Go in the breakout room, Ms. Harris. See if you can work this out for Mr. Lanier. Today is the date and time set for a trial. All right.
Okay.
Join the room, please. Let's pass the matter. Now, let's go back on the record with Miss Dominique Sade Lewis. Mr. Berry, did you work it out? I'll say one thing though. The name Sade really stands out to me. Maybe I shouldn't say it, but I'm gonna say it anyway. It goes all the way back when I was a kid, right?
I love the singer, the band.
Huh? You
The
said
band,
what?
Sade. My mom named me after the band.
Yeah, the singer Sade, right. So my father used to own a topless bar. and he would be playing Sade for the girls or the women to be dancing. And my brother was like, dude, you can't be playing that music for them to be dancing on.
That's some soul music.
Huh?
That's some soul music.
That's the song, yeah, it is. And I guess that's why the topless bar didn't make it. He owned the Rouge Lounge. Back in Mr. Berry, you remember that, huh, Mr. Berry?
Oh boy.
So I just laugh every time I think about that. But anyway, what
we have, Your Honor, is the resolution that the insurance count will be dismissed, and Ms. Lewis would enter a plea to impeding for the accident -099.
All right, you want to take the deal, ma'am?
Yes, sir, I do.
All right, stipulate to the face of the ticket as an active factual basis for the responsible fee on your client's behalf.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
Stipulate the probable cause for the dismissal of the other matter.
Yes, Your Honor. So stipulated.
Right. Find your client responsible for the amended count of blocking traffic, $175. When can you pay it, Ms. Lewis?
In like a week. My next check, next week Thursday.
That's what they all say, right? We'll see. All right, come. You don't have to come back. If you pay it, you pay it. You don't, it's gonna probably suspend your license. Today is the 27th. Let's just say pay it by February 7th. How about that?
Okay, no problem.
Pay it in any div that kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload that div that app to your phone, or you can come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person. Those are the two best ways I can tell you to pay it, ma'am. If you don't have anything further, best of luck to you and have a very good rest of your day, all right?
You have a good day too, Your Honor. Bye.
Thank you. All right, let's go put Mr. Enrico Gator back in the breakout room with you, Mr. Berry. Have a conversation with them, all right?
Yes, sir.
Let's go with Lovely. Let's go back on the record with Lovely. Have you worked this out? That's what I actually, yeah, maybe I shouldn't say this either, but that's what I call my wife, but, you know, but that's just for her. Mr. Lovely, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
He wants to go with the prosecutor. They offered a dismissal. He would like that, Judge.
Oh, that's it?
Yep.
All right. Well, the case is going to be dismissed per city attorney. Mr. Lovely, if there's nothing further, you have a very good day. And Officer Blanding, if I mention Ricky to you, will he know who I'm talking about?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna find out some more information about that. All right. I don't know when I'll talk to him again. Do you know that he knows me?
No, I don't.
Okay, he's good friends with my brother. So
Yeah, he might be at like family reunions.
Oh, I'm gonna tell him. All right.
Okay.
Best of luck to you, man. Be safe out there. All right.
You as well. Bye-bye.
All right, thank you. All right, Mr. DiMaggio and Mr. Lovely, have a very good rest of your day.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Judge. But one more thing, I received an offer for Rondell Glenn. Could I be in a breakout room with Mr. Glenn? What room is that?
Rondell Glenn is here. Let's go get you. Let's get it going. Let's double it.
Okay, here you go. I'm through. Okay.
All right, Rondell Glenn.
You know what I'm thinking?
Is he?
Wait a minute.
All right, you're done, Mr. Lovely.
Okay.
Have a good one, Mr. Lovely.
City of Detroit versus Rondell Glenn, case number SP13654921. Appearance for the record, please.
Andrew DiMaggio, P45619.
All right, Mr. Glenn, state your name for the record, please. He was here. So this is Rondell Edward Glenn. Rondell Edward Glenn. Edward William Glenn III. I printed out the wrong one. All right, he's not responding, Mr. He's on here, but he's not responding.
Okay.
And then let me strike that from the record because I called the wrong case numbers. Let me call the City of Detroit versus Rondell Edward William Glenn III, case number SP1610285, count 1 and count 2, SP1610286, count 1, SP1609684, counts 2, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Andrew DiMaggio, P45619. On behalf of Rondell Glenn.
Mr. Glenn, did you unmute yourself? No. So I'm gonna put him in a breakout room, and you can see. I don't think Officer Allison showed. I didn't recalling. Let's see. He's here. He's here. All right. So
Officer Allison is here, sir.
Yeah. Good morning. Can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Yes, sir.
pull over.
Appearance for the record, Officer Allison. Need to start your video.
Officer Allison, badge 4443 of the Detroit Police Department.
All right, good morning to you. Mr. I don't know how to get Mr. Glenn's attention no more than I can. I brought his name out. I'm gonna put him in breakout room 5, Mr. DiMaggio, and see if you can get his attention if he joins.
Okay, Judge.
Or you can go to 4 and talk to the city attorney.
I already talked to him. I just need to talk to Mr. Glenn. Okay.
Okay.
Right there. Thank you.
All right, let's pass that matter.
Good morning, Your Honor. I have a quick question.
Yes.
Did Christopher Gary show up?
Christopher Gary. I don't see it. Christopher Gary is supposed to be here today. What is it set for?
It's for a legal occupation.
Let's see. That was not. Maybe they reset it. Maybe he got it's a review. So he has already pled.
Oh, he pled?
It appears to be that case was solved on, he pled on the 24th. So let's be safe out there.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Have a great day.
All right, are we ready on someone, Mr. Gator? Let's go back on the record with Mr. Gator. Mr. Gator, I'm giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
We seek a bench trial date, Your Honor.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Gator?
Yeah.
March the 10th. Come back March the 10th at 9 a.m., all right?
All right, I got one question, Your Honor. He not going to be representing me, is he? Because I don't want him to represent me.
Well, listen, Mr. Gator, see, this is how it works. If you want to pick your attorney, you got to pay for your attorney.
All right, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
You got another attorney in here. We'll always have 2 attorneys in here on that date, though. All right.
All right.
Best of luck to you, sir. Have a very good rest of your day.
You too.
All right. That's a good one. You got to pick your attorney. You got to pay. You like that, don't you, Mr. Bowman and Mr. Barry?
I like that one.
Me too.
He and his corporation can pay that retainer.
Lake is Lake there? John L.
Your Honor.
Yes.
I can only think of 3 upbeat songs from the artist Sade.
Sade, it was. He was playing Smooth Operator, isn't that Sade?
That's Sade. That's right. That's right.
All right. Let's call Lake into the record, and then let's get Mr. Glenn. You need to wake up, Mr. Glenn.
I'm here, Your Honor.
No, Lake, I know. I'm getting. All right. This is the city of Detroit, Mr. Berry versus John L. Lake. Case number SP 1194986, counts 2 and counts 3. SP 1213381, count 2. SP 1230684-1. SP 1607603, counts 1. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood F. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Lake.
Jonell Lake.
All right. Good morning to you, sir. Today is the date and time set for a show cause.
Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment, my client would stand mute.
Your Honor, may I ask, is Jonell Thomas Lake the same as Larry Lake or Larry O'Neill Lake?
I wouldn't say they're the same. One, Jonell Lake It's not Larry, and it sounds nothing like. Mr. Are you AKA Larry Lake?
Not that I know of.
All right.
No, hey, he don't need those extra problems. He got enough of them on his own.
That's true. That's true.
Right, Mr. Lake?
Nah, you ain't lying.
Now let me ask you this. Are you one of the lakes off the east side?
I be a little bit of everywhere. I got family on east and west.
All right.
So I might be, but I might not be. It depends on who.
I'm gonna say one thing. I'm probably gonna say no. You know why? Because I know the lakes on the east side handle their business. By the look at this summer, I'm thinking that
you got me.
Or you might be the black sheep. You know what I'm saying? All right.
You got me.
So let me say this, Mr. Lake, if you're interested in getting a valid driver's license, I don't know what your record looks like in any other jurisdictions. You owe $288 on an insurance no proof, and you owe $336 on an insurance no proof. You could potentially pay those, and you'd definitely get clearances here at the 36th District Court, and potentially set yourself up to get a valid driver's license. Mr. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me count this 1. Let's call SP 1607603 into the record too. As a purpose of arraignment, counsel, I'm in a not guilty plea on your client's behalf, give him a $0 bond. I'm gonna put you in the breakout room. I kind of feel that we've been down this road before. No. Okay, here's the deal. He was in court the last time, but he fell off before his name could be called. So that's what it is. You have an absolute right to a trial. Mr. Berry's going to get you an updated offer. If you don't like the offer, keep in mind, Mr. Lake, I'll give you a trial date. All right. Join the room, please. All right, let's go back on the record. Let's pass that matter. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Diaz. Mr. Diaz, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
We'll be accepting a plea to open alcohol.
Wait a minute.
Oh, yep.
Entonces, voy a atender el caso del señor Meneses Díaz nuevamente. Licenciado, ¿qué desea hacer su cliente?
Your turn.
We will be accepting a plea from open alcohol driver to open alcohol passenger, and the other ticket, driving while unlicensed, will be dismissed.
Estamos aceptando el acuerdo que oferta la fiscalía de que va a reducir la gravedad de que hubo un recipiente de alcohol abierto en el vehículo de conductor al pasajero y se va a desestimar el cargo de conducir sin licencia.
Okay, is that what you want to do, Mr. Diaz?
Señor Meneses Díaz, ¿eso es lo que desea hacer?
He's in the breakout room still.
You didn't.
I don't think he knows how to get back.
All right, we got to say that over again. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Lanier. Mr. Lanier, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
All right, Your Honor. My client wishes to ask for an adjournment. This particular vehicle was not his, and he wants to be able to come to court with his documents for his personal vehicle. He did not know he would need that today.
I don't, you know something, Mr. Lanier. What do you have to say about that, Mr. Bowman? I mean,
I object to that, Your Honor. Today is the trial date. He knew it was a trial date. He knew what his charges were. So he should have known to bring whatever documents that could potentially exonerate him. The officer is here. We've given a very good offer today.
Mrs. Lanier, where are you now?
That's not what I told the lady. I said that the girl that I was dealing with at the time or whatever has not presented the documents to prove that the car, you know what I'm saying?
Stop. That's not necessarily what I want to. What I think is this Ms. Harris is trying to do for you is Ms. Harris is trying to get you an opportunity because it appears that based on what Ms. Harris says, I'm assuming that you have a vehicle in your name with valid insurance and registration.
No, I don't have a
Mr.
vehicle
Lanier,
in my name with that. I said I would be getting a
Mr. Lanier,
vehicle.
Mr. Lanier, that's why.
We'll go ahead. We'll take. If you can take the deal or not.
Your Honor, what I think is the issue is, no, I think you're not understanding, Mr. Lanier, but if you let me speak for you just for a little bit, I might be able to help you. I might. I'm not promising, but I might. Your Honor, what the issue is this particular car that he received an unregistered vehicle and no insurance is not his vehicle. At all times, that's been his defense. He does not have documentation to show that vehicle because that's what he prepared, for today's purposes, his defense is, this is not my vehicle. So I wouldn't have those documents. She's not providing him with those documents. I provide that today. So what he is asking for is a brief adjournment and or to reset this to a pretrial so that he can bring documentation for a vehicle that he may be driving. Currently, he uses rental cars. Not today, he doesn't have one, but he may be able to put a car in his name so that he can provide it for himself. This was not his. But Mr. Lanier, if you want to say something different, you have
Nope.
that absolute right to do so.
You just fully explained what I need to him to understand.
All right. What was the offer?
The offer was dealer's choice, Your Honor. He could have plead to one. He could plead to one and dismiss the other. He could plead to no insurance misdemeanor. The offer would have been improper. And if he pled to that, then we would dismiss the allowing. Or he can plead to allowing and I'll dismiss the improper plate.
Or improper plate for either one of them and dismiss the one. So the offer is pleading to the improper plate amended count. It does not abstract to the Secretary of State, therefore it doesn't carry any points. I'll dismiss it upon payment of $240. And they'll offer today. You want to take that deal, Mr. Lanier?
You will dismiss the $240?
No, you'll have to pay the $240 and then I'll dismiss the case you pled to.
See, that's the problem, man. I've been paying you guys a lot of money. I don't want to pay because I want to be able to provide my own stuff because I could put that $240 towards my new car.
You could do that.
You know what I'm saying? Bring in my own documents the next month. I'm getting this car within a matter of 3 weeks.
I understand that.
You know what I'm saying? I've been reached out to this person about providing these documents. She haven't been responding back to me, so I don't got time to be waiting on around nobody. So I'm getting this car, and I already talked this deal out with my banker already, and I'm working on the car. So I'm like, maybe I could provide my documents. Now, if you saying that I can't do that, wait for an adjournment or whatever, you know what I'm saying, to bring in that documents, then I'll pay the $240. But if you could hold off, then you know what I'm saying. If I'm 100% guarantee I have that.
I'll rule on that in a second. But what you gotta understand is, and I respect everything you said, and this is just for you moving forward. If you get in somebody's vehicle, you gotta make sure that the vehicle is registered and insured. That no insurance misdemeanor, based on what you said, and I'm just listening to your testimony. You're saying that wasn't your car. The police cannot write you for a no insurance misdemeanor if that's not your car. They can write you for failure to show proof of insurance, a civil infraction. So that case, you know, if I'm just gonna go off what you're telling me alone, then that case will be dismissed. Other unregistered untitled, they can write you for a misdemeanor if you don't show registration to a vehicle. I don't care whose it is. You're the operator. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna give him the chance, Mr. Bowman, to get this vehicle in his name. The most important thing I want to see is I want to be able to get you on the road, and I want you to get some valid insurance and valid registration next time you come back. All right?
Okay.
All right, come back. And you said 30 days, and it's gonna be 30 days, and we're not gonna have an officer back in here. I'm gonna write a note if it's not. If you don't bring that stuff in 30 days, I'm not giving you any extra time, all right?
All right, and then I'll pay that $240.
Then it'll be back to the 240, yes. Come in, come in February 27, 2025, for a pretrial. I'm gonna mark here, getting own vehicle if no documents on next court. Will have to take off. It's nothing further, sir. Come back February 27, 2025 at 8:30 a.m. Officer Taylor, you be safe out there, and best of luck to you. All right, best of luck to you too, Mr. Lanier, and good luck on getting that new car.
All right, thank you.
I will. Okay, Miss Harris and Mr. Bowman, who do you have, Mr. Bowman? Somebody had John L. Lake that fell off.
I'm right here. We're here, Your Honor.
We're here, Your Honor. We're ready.
You're ready? All right, let me get Ms. Harris going on. Grice, Joseph Grice. I see Mr. Goss Jr. is back. He just moved himself to the end of the line, and I could hold him in contempt for what he had to say his last time he was here. Where's Joseph Grice? Is he here? Let's call Matthew Dupree, attorney Matthew Dupree, and get him in here. He has Joshua Lewis that's been waiting. All right, I don't see Joseph Grice. Officer on Graves. Is Graves here?
I don't believe he's here.
So the officers, good morning, officer.
Good morning.
For the Danielle Graves matter, you officers are excused. Be safe out there.
Thank you. Have a good day.
All right. As well.
Yeah, this is Corporal Bennett. What about Melvin Garrett, the 6th?
Is Melvin Garrett here? That's the 4th officer. That's the 4th, Mr. Corporal Bennett.
4th. I'm sorry.
I haven't seen him. And then Brittany Grafton, has Brittany Grafton here. I haven't seen her. Who is Jade O?
Hey, Your Honor.
You're free to leave, Corporal Bennett. Be safe.
Oh, thank you, Your Honor. Have a good day.
Jade Odoms.
Hi, good morning, Judge. This is Jade Odoms.
Good morning to you. This is the city of Detroit versus Jade Tamar Iman Odoms. Case number SP 1646172, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
No,
Ms. Harris. Ms. Harris.
Sherika Harris, on behalf of the defendant, please state your name.
Jay Odoms.
Good morning, Ms. Holmes. Today is the date and time set for a pre-trial. Ms. Harris, speak to Ms. Oldham in the breakout room. Ms. Oldham, keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial. I'll put you in the breakout room, Ms. Harris, all right? All right, let's go back on the record past that matter with Mr. Lake. Mr. Lake, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
We seek a bench trial date, Your Honor.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Lake?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, trial date is March the 10th, 2025 at 9 a.m. If there's nothing further, Mr. Lake, be safe out there. Have a very good rest of your day, all right?
Thank you. You as well.
What?
Good morning, Your Honor. Did you say Brittany Grafton wasn't in today?
Brittany Grafton was not in.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
You know something, I don't know who this gentleman is here. He's never, well, I don't know if that's Melvin Garrett or not. He's been on here all morning and he's not done anything. Let's go back on his audio is not connected. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Omar Diaz, giving you an opportunity, Mr. Diaz, to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Vamos a volver al caso del señor Omar Meneses Díaz. Licenciado, ¿qué desea hacer su cliente?
We will be accepting the people's offer from open alcohol driver to open alcohol passenger, and driving while unlicensed will be dismissed.
Vamos a aceptar la reducción del cargo de en base un recipiente de alcohol abierto en el vehículo como conductor al un envase de alcohol abierto en el vehículo como pasajero, y el otro cargo de conducir sin licencia será desestimado.
All right, you want to take the deal, Mr. Diaz?
Señor Meneses Díaz, ¿usted desea aceptar el acuerdo?
Sí.
Yes.
All right, raise your right hand, please.
Levante su mano derecha, por favor.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
¿Usted jura o afirma decir la verdad, toda la verdad y nada más que la verdad?
Sí, lo juro.
Yes, I swear.
You put your hand down.
Ya puede bajar la mano.
Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
¿Usted entiende que la máxima penalidad posible para estos delitos son 93 días de cárcel y o $500 de multa? ¿Entiende eso?
Sí.
Yes.
Do you understand that if you're not a United States citizen, a conviction for a misdemeanor offense can potentially implicate immigration issues?
¿Usted entiende si no es ciudadano estadounidense, una condena en este caso posiblemente podía afectar su situación migratoria aquí?
Sí, sí, lo sé.
Yes, I know.
Do you understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
¿Usted entiende que tiene un derecho absoluto a un juicio?
No quiero juicio, quería yo sentirme culpable.
I don't want to take it. I don't want to take it to trial. I want to plead guilty because of the mistake I made.
That wasn't my question. My question was, do you understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Eso no fue mi pregunta. Mi pregunta fue, ¿usted comprende que tiene el derecho absoluto a llevarlo a juicio?
Oh, sí.
Yes.
Do you understand that Mr. Masseria went over your advice or rights in the breakout room, did he not?
¿Usted entiende que el licenciado revisó sus derechos en la sala para grupos pequeños, verdad?
Sí.
Yes.
You understood those rights?
¿Usted entendía los derechos?
Sí.
Yes.
I'm not confident that he's really understanding what's going on.
No me siento confiado que usted entiende qué es lo que está pasando.
Judge, if you'd
Sí.
like me to do a breakout room with him and re-explain the rights, I absolutely can.
Please do. He's not seeming to really understand.
Su
No problem at all.
señoría, si quiere que pasemos a una sala para grupos pequeños nuevamente, lo podemos hacer y yo le explico sus derechos.
Ok,
Sí,
está
porque
bien.
parece que él no está entendiendo. All right, that's fine.
All right, rejoin the breakout room, please.
Presione el botón nuevamente cuando aparezca en pantalla, señor, por favor, que dice join.
Ok.
All right. Your Honor, will a button appear for him to, thank you.
All right. Let's go back on the record with Odoms. Odoms, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client was able to present valid insurance and registration.
All right. If there's nothing further, Ms. Odoms, case dismissed to provide valid documentation. Very good rest of your day. All right, Glenn never got, but we need to hold up a sign for something. Ms. Odoms, your case is dismissed. Have a very good day, okay?
All right, thank you as well. Bye.
Glenn never did unmute himself or start his, do you have a, O'Malley, do you have a case number?
I don't have it on me right now.
Just give me one. Oh, you don't have it. How is your name listed on the docket? Do you remember?
Melvi Gilberto Monción Lemois. But I have my license number by heart.
Yeah, I can't look up the license.
Does he remember which day he was here?
Last week, I might have a picture of the ticket.
Oh, I see it. $175. When can you pay it?
I was gonna pay it this Friday, but I'm requesting if I can pay it Friday.
When?
The following Friday, not this one, the following.
So this Friday is the 31st. You're saying the 7th?
That's correct, Your Honor.
All right. Pay by February 7th. Best of luck to you. Congratulations, daughter, for getting in the cash.
Thank you so much, Your Honor. Have a wonderful day.
Although Renaissance is a little bit better. Sorry, I just had to throw that out there.
That's debatable. That's debatable, but my mom went to Cavs, so I got to go with the technicians.
Okay.
I'm a Phoenix. I went to Renaissance.
There's a competition there. All right, Mr. Moi, have a very good rest of your day. Best of luck to you.
Likewise, thank you, Harris.
City of Detroit versus Joshua Lewis. Case number.
Oh, my guy.
SP 1636581, Your Honor.
Hey, it's doing my job. Mr. Lewis, good morning. Mr. Dupree, appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Matthew Dupree, PA 0132. For the defendant, Mr. Lewis, would you state your name, please?
Joshua Lewis III.
Joshua Lewis III.
Yes, sir.
Time set for, let's see, we got to get the third.
Pre-trial.
Pre-trial. What are you going to do with the case,
Mr. Dupree, come talk to me, please.
I was told the and Mr. Bowman, we could jump in if you want, but I had my impression was when the case was called earlier, it was indicated there was an offer to the disorderly, and my client told me he wanted to take that offer.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to take the deal?
Yes, sir.
You don't want to speak to Mr. Bowman, Mr. Dupree?
Judge, that was our intention today. Our strategy for today was to appear and to try to convince Mr. Bowman to make that offer. So we're already there.
Raise your right hand, Mr. Lewis. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
You can put your hand down. Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes.
Do you understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Dupree went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Yes.
Say that again, Mr. Lewis. You were a little quiet.
Oh, can you repeat it, please?
Yeah, I said Mr. Dupree went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Oh, yes, yes. I'm sorry.
And you understood those rights?
Yes.
You have any questions about those rights?
How will it affect my records? I do have questions.
Go speak to him. Go speak to him, Mr.
I'll jump back in and ask you past the matter. Thank you, Judge. Apologies.
Mr. Dupree, come talk to me first, please.
Okay. I'll be Mr. Lewis, I'm gonna put you in a room. I'm gonna join you in about 2 minutes, okay?
Okay.
And Mr. Bowman, I'm jumping into 4 with you.
Thank you.
All right, let's pass the matter. Go back into the room, Mr. Lewis. There he is. All right. Let's start. Let's deal with this young man who probably needs to take some kind of classes with his get an attitude adjusted. This is the city of Detroit versus and Antoine.
Yes, Your Honor.
City of Detroit versus Antoine Kenyatta Goss Jr. Case number SP1219455, counts 1 and counts 2, SP1576530, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Goss.
Antoine Kenyatta Goss Jr.
Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment, my client would stand mute.
We'll enter a not guilty plea on his behalf. We'll give him a $0 bond. So here's the deal. On the last, he was just in here a minute ago. He's expletives, impatience, and then he tells the court that he's just gonna hang up. He's just gonna leave.
I apologize about that. I got off that.
I don't want to hear your apology now. It means nothing to me.
You got it.
It means nothing to me. It shows me your character.
I'm nothing like that, though. I'm not.
Well, hey, you know something? Hey, guess what you just did? You showed. No, listen, when I'm talking, you don't talk. This is my courtroom. I'm going to show you how this works. It shows what your character is like. I've been nothing but respectable to everybody in here and everybody that comes here, and you're the only one today that decided to disrespect. So I don't know who Mr. Goss is. All I know is how Mr. Goss, not the first time I met him, because you've been here before, but now that I see you today, you're very disrespectful to the whole courtroom and myself. Because of your impatience. I told you I'm taking the people in the order that they came in. I asked for your patience in the beginning. I told you I was going to try to get you out as fast and efficiently as possible. You're the only one that didn't want to wait. I have a request for an appointment of counsel here. So I believe that the last time we saw Mr. Goss, we were going to appoint him a counsel. Mr. Goss then missed another court date. Let's get him a lawyer in here on the spot, please. Let's pass the matter. All right. Are we ready on Mr. Lewis?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Lewis. Mr. Lewis, I've given you an opportunity. I give you counsel opportunity to pre-try the case. What's going to be the resolution?
May it please the court, Your Honor, Victor Bowman, P33764 for the people. Your Honor, the people are requesting that this matter be dismissed. I've had opportunity to speak about the facts of this case were rather complex with Mr. Dupree.
All right, that's enough said. You can say those words. You don't get paid by the word anymore.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. You made enough money that way. Case dismissed. I'll let Mr. Dupree, he gets paid by the word now. You and I, we get time. Time is on our side. So Mr. Lewis, if there's nothing further, case is going to be dismissed, sir. Thank you for coming to court with
Thank you. You're welcome.
And things like that. Best of luck to you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a great day.
Good luck to you, Mr. Lewis.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor, and I deeply apologize, Judge, for my tardiness. Just got out of trial. I'm very sorry for being so late.
Very well. Have a great day.
You as well.
Okay.
Mr. DiMaggio, I can't get so let's see if we can
Can I log off?
You can leave, sir.
Okay.
Mr. Bowman, after we get out of here, I want to tell you what I was thinking. Wanted to tell Mr. Lewis before he left, but
okay.
I hold my thoughts to myself. The gentleman on the Samsung device up there, he can't hear me. He's been in court all morning. He has never connected the audio, and I sent him a few messages. So he doesn't appear to be looking at the chat either. Glenn, he's still, did he ever join that breakout? He's in that breakout room now, Mr. DiMaggio.
Okay, I'll check. Number 5, right?
He's unmuted and he's got his camera on. All right, now let's go back on the record with Mr. Omar Diaz. Mr. Diaz, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
He does want to avail himself to the plea. We went over the rights one more time, and he does fully understand them now.
Entonces, señor Omar Meneses Díaz, licenciado, en este caso, ¿qué desea hacer su cliente? Él quiere aceptar el acuerdo y eso es lo que vamos a hacer ahora.
Is that what you understand what's going on now, Mr. Diaz?
Señor Meneses Díaz, ¿ahora entiende lo que está pasando?
Sí.
Yes.
Right, so you understand that you have an absolute right to a trial, correct?
Usted entiende que tiene el derecho absoluto a llevar el caso a juicio, ¿verdad?
Sí.
Yes.
You understand that by taking this deal, do you have any questions about those trial rights?
Al aceptar este acuerdo, ¿usted tiene alguna pregunta sobre los derechos que conlleva un juicio?
No.
No.
You understand by taking this deal, you're going to give those rights up.
Usted entiende, al aceptar el acuerdo, está renunciando todos los derechos que conlleva un juicio. ¿Entiende eso?
Sí.
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
¿Alguien le ha prometido algo fuera de lo conversado aquí hoy en actas?
No.
No.
Let me draw your attention back to May the 23rd, 2024, around 1:50 a.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Dix and Waterman Street. Did you have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Déjeme dirigir su atención al 23 de marzo del 2024 sobre las calles de la Dixon en la Water Street. ¿Usted tuvo contacto con la policía?
Sí.
Yes.
Were you in a motor vehicle at the time, sir?
¿Estaba dentro de un vehículo en ese momento, señor?
Sí.
Yes.
Did you have some alcohol in that motor vehicle?
¿Usted tenía recipientes de alcohol abierto en el vehículo, señor?
Sí.
Yes.
Was the alcohol open?
¿Los recipientes estaban abiertos?
Sí.
Yes.
What kind of alcohol did you have?
¿Qué tipo de alcohol había ahí?
Cerveza nada más.
Beer, that's all.
And was it something in the container?
¿Y había algo en las botellas?
Sí. No,
Yes.
la cerveza nomás.
Just the beer, that's all.
Todo. Cerveza, todo.
Just beer, that's all.
Yeah, well, you're acting like it's just beer. And that is, you know, it's not that big of a deal. That's what you're acting like.
Usted está actuando como si no fue gran cosa, que solamente era cerveza. Usted está comportándose así.
Well, that's how it comes off. That's how it comes off when you say it's just beer. It's alcohol.
Así lo veo cuando usted dice que solo es cerveza. Es alcohol.
Oh, alcohol, perdón, alcohol.
Alcohol, sorry, alcohol.
And you're alleged to be driving this motor vehicle while this alcohol is in this car. I don't know if you were drinking it before or during the course of you driving this motor vehicle, but it's not just beer. It's alcohol and it's a serious offense.
Okay.
Señor, yo no sé, los recipientes de alcohol estaban abiertos en el vehículo. Yo no sé si usted lo había tomado antes, durante el tiempo que estaba manejando, pero es alcohol y es un delito grave.
Sí, lo siento.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Right. Find your client guilty of the amended count of open alcohol in the motor vehicle passenger. $240 is going to be the fine.
Determino que su cliente es culpable de tener recipiente de alcohol abierto en el vehículo. Multa $240.
When can you pay it?
¿Para cuándo puede pagar ese monto?
Para el sábado, el lunes, ¿podría pagarlo?
How about on Monday? Could I pay it on Monday?
All right. Pay it by Monday, February 3rd. Pay it at any DivDat kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload that DivDat app to your phone, or you come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person. Those are the two best ways I can tell you to pay it, sir.
Usted tiene hasta el 13 de febrero para pagarlo. Lo puede pagarlo por el kiosco DivDat en diferentes partes de la ciudad. Se puede bajar la aplicación al teléfono o puede ir al tribunal en persona para pagarlo.
Al tribunal.
I'll go in person to the court.
All right, if there's nothing further, best of luck to you, sir. Have a very good rest of your day.
Si no hay más por el momento, buena suerte, señor. Que tenga buen día.
Sí, muchas gracias.
Thank you so much. Ya se puede retirar. Thank you, Your Honor. You too. Have a good day.
Oh, yeah, it is. Hey, Mr. Masserat.
Yes.
Were you appointed to that last case?
Yes, I was.
You want this new case here, Mr. Goss?
What are the charges on this one?
Does that matter?
Not really, no.
It's like, hey,
Antony Goss?
Huh?
Antony Goss?
Yeah. Let's see. The charges are. What did I do with his file?
Your Honor, the charges on Antoine Kenyatta Goss, there are
disorderly person. So whoa, that almost lines up with that lines up exactly what he did today. Disorderly, drag racing spectator, disregarding an officer's signal. That's kind of disregarding what I said. He did that today. No ops and no insurance misdemeanor. Do you want us to appoint you on that? We can tell Miss if he wants to take it.
We can take that case, Judge.
Call Miss. Did you already call?
Yeah, I left her a message.
You can read the message, tell them we're appoint Attorney Masseria. All right, go into the breakout room and have a conversation with this young man.
And this is up for
I still
pre-trial?
haven't decided what I'm gonna do about the complete lack of respect.
And it's set for pre-trial today, Judge?
It's set for a show cause because he didn't show up.
Show cause.
He didn't show up before. So that's another thing. He doesn't. It's his ban court orders are. They're just so join the room in 6 and speak with me. All right, on the Samsung device, what is your name? You finally got connected audio. I sent you a message a long time ago.
Oh, me?
Yes, who me?
Oh, hi, how are you? Richard.
Oh.
I finally got it.
What's your name?
Richard Liddell.
Oh, good. I'm glad he's not any of the people we sent home for the officers. All right, let's go back on the record with
Richard Liddell.
No, not yet. I ain't got to you yet. What about Glenn? You talked to Glenn, Mr. DiMaggio?
Yeah, we're all set with the plea, Judge.
All right, let me get Liddell going and then take the plea for Glenn. Good morning to you, Mr. Liddell.
Hi.
We almost cut it off because Richard Liddell.
I didn't know how to work it. I've never been on Zoom, I guess.
You got a lesson today, huh?
I did. A long one.
A long one. Because you were one of the first ones. You were like,
I know it went in and went out, and I thought I didn't know what had happened. Somebody called me, and no one ever calls my phone ever. And someone called me when I was on the recording with you, and it cut out, and I couldn't get you back in time. So
that you weren't going to lose your spot, but don't take offense to that. There's nobody really calls my phone either. It's the city of Detroit versus Richard Edward Liddell. Case number SP 1649761, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please. Don't all jump in line and represent Mr. Liddell at one time.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant, Your Honor. State your full name, Mr. Liddell.
Richard Edward Liddell.
All right, today is the date and time set for a pre-trial. I don't see him on the docket. I don't know.
8:35.
He's listed at 8:35.
He is. Well, I guess I got a whole docket or something. Oh, it's great this morning. Yeah. All right, and nevertheless,
Under Joshua.
Oh, I'm on the wrong page. All right. All right, Mr. Liddell, they say that Mr. Liddell likes his gin and juice while he's driving too. So I'm gonna put you in a breakout room, Mr. Liddell. Mr. Berry's gonna come have a conversation with you. He's gonna get you an updated offer. If you don't like the offer, keep in mind you have an absolute right to a trial. You're gonna see a prompt that says join breakout room. Hit that button, please. You got it. All right, let's call the city of Detroit versus, let's pass that matter versus, let's go back on the record with Mr. Rondell Edward William Glenn III. Mr. DiMaggio, can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Yes, Judge Andrew DiMaggio, P45619, on behalf of Rondell Glenn, who should be present on Zoom.
Mr. Glenn, state your name for the record, please.
Yes.
Mr. Glenn, you're gonna have to unmute yourself. He's gone. He's gone. Man, we can't get this done.
Judge, I gotta put another case on the record. Can I be back in about 15 to 20 minutes?
Here he is right here.
Okay.
All
So,
right, Mr. Glenn, state your name for the record, please.
Rondell Edward William Glenn III.
He just got up. I'm giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's the resolution?
There was an offer from the prosecutor, Mr. Bowman. He wishes to accept it.
What is the deal?
He's going to plead to 2 allowing. He's going to plead to disregarding an officer's signal, and he's going to plead to improper plates. The rest would be dismissed.
How is it 2 allowings? It's only 3 misdemeanors. You said plead 2 allowings, improper plate, and disregard an officer's signal. That's 4 misdemeanors. I know he doesn't want me to change one of these civil infractions to a misdemeanor.
We have Officer McCree is one of the allowings, driving while unlicensed. Then we have the dismissal is on the documents. Then we have the tickets on Officer Ollerson, which constitutes the balance of the tickets. Oh, and the last allowing is there's no license never acquired, and that is the missing allowing.
Oh, I see that this 1 ticket for McCree. You know something, we can't associate that with Mr. Glenn because that's another Glenn. Let me make sure.
Okay.
With
You're right. That is. You're right, Your Honor. That is Edward Rondell Glenn. Well, no, that's our guy.
The problem is that there's 2. He wasn't born in 1970. I can look at him and tell that.
All right. Okay.
Yes.
That seems like it's maybe his father or someone.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Okay. Where is your dad?
My dad, he lives in Arizona.
He needs to get in here. Can you have conversation with them?
No. I mean, yeah, I got.
Well, just tell him he has this case, and I believe it got mixed up last time. So we're only here for the Rondell Glenn III, and then he's got disregard an officer signal, a no insurance misdemeanor, driver's license never acquired. Then he's got the 3 civil infractions, improper equipment, seatbelt, and no registration. So the other matter was probably not supposed to be. It was probably done in error.
Yeah, I wasn't sure.
Well, what's the offer? Give me an updated offer, Mr. Bowman.
All right. The document charge being represented by Mr. DiMaggio, that is being dismissed.
The no insurance. Here, go back and break out Mr. DiMaggio, and then you guys figure out an updated offer for Mr. Glenn, okay?
All right, thank you. Mr. DiMaggio, meet you in 4.
4.
Okay.
Join the room. Mr. Glenn, give me a minute, all right?
Yes, sir.
He just woke up anyway, so he got time, right? Is that what it is? You fell asleep, Mr. Glenn?
Yes, sir. My bad, sir.
I knew it. All right. Now, let's go past that matter. Let's go back on the record with Goss. Counselor. Did she say she accepted?
Yes, yeah, that was her.
Counselor, what do you have to say in regards to your client? What's your client want to do?
And this is Frank Massera, P87848 on behalf of Mr. Goss. So I did talk to my client about this. He was very apologetic about his actions earlier. I would like him to formally apologize on the record to you for the disruption he caused in court. But for the show cause, what's that, Judge?
I don't want to hear that.
Okay. And so for the show cause, he had joined the Zoom before on that date in question. He works nights, so he ended up falling asleep while on the Zoom call waiting for his case to get called, and his phone died.
Okay.
And so he's here now. He's ready to move forward with this case.
And how do you want to move forward?
We would be asking for an adjournment on this so I could receive discovery on it. Obviously, we were just appointed, and once we receive discovery, we'd be asking for a pretrial date so we can decide what's best for this matter.
I'm just going to set a trial date.
Okay.
March 10th. That'll get you time to get the discovery and do what you have to do.
And that'll be at 8:35?
At 9 a.m.
9 a.m. Bench trial?
Yeah, that's up to him. He can have a trial by jury. That's his right. Whatever, or you can have a jury of your peers, Mr. Goss. If it's not a bench trial, we may have to get another date. But you can have a jury of your peers, or you can have me listen to the facts of the case and you can either have me choose to listen to the facts of the case and decide your innocence or guilt, or you can allow a jury of your peers to listen to the case. What would you like to do?
I want to clear my name and get a.
I didn't ask you that. Not ask you that. The question is, you have an absolute right to a trial by jury of 6. You're all right. She wants a bench trial. March the 10th, 2025 at 9 a.m. If it's nothing further, sir, have a very good rest of the day and best of luck to you.
Thank you, Judge. And can I have a case number for this matter?
Case numbers SP. The first two are SP 121-9455 counts 1 and counts 2. The next three are SP 157-6530 counts 1, 2, and 3.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, best of luck to you both. Have a very good rest of your day.
You as well.
All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Lydell. Mr. Lydell, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client seeks a trial date and the appointment of counsel.
That's what you want to do, Mr. Lydell?
Yes, sir.
I need a good phone number from you, sir.
586-563-8079.
8079. I need you to answer calls you don't recognize. One of those calls should be that appointed attorney. I'm going to set a pretrial date for February 28th, 2025 at 8:30. I'm going to set a trial date for March the 10th, 2025 at 9 a.m. Mr. Bowman, let's get discovery right now for this because we don't want the attorney to come in and if there's some if some video, audio, or whatever exists, you don't want the attorney to come in and say, oh, I want to adjourn that trial date because I don't have discovery.
And we're referring to Mr. Liddell?
Yeah, Richard Edward Liddell.
Got it. And what is the first next date?
But February 28th.
Thank you.
All right, Mr. Liddell, best of luck to you. Come back February 28th, and if you don't hear from that lawyer, answer the calls you don't recognize.
You say February 28th.
February 28th, but the lawyer should call you within that time.
That's the day's date.
February 28th is today's date.
I'm sorry.
Your age is time goes fast enough, Mr. Lydell. That might be that. Time goes fast enough. So you're aging us a month. We don't need that.
All right. I'm okay.
February, answer calls you don't recognize. One of those calls should be that appointed attorney.
Thank you.
Attorney. All right. We'll put one to you on the spot. Best of luck to you, sir. Have a very good day.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Glenn. Mr. Glenn, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do? What's the offer now?
There's a new offer. Mr. Bowman, could you state that offer?
Okay, let me go back to the trial docket. It is 1 2, 3 allowing. It is 1 improper plate. It is 1 disregarding a officer's signal. It is 1 no registration as charged.
Let's try it again. It's only 3 misdemeanors. It was stated that
I'm sorry, when I said as charged to the no registration, that I'm dismissing that.
Read the offer one more time, please.
Okay, all right. It is 1, 2, 3 allowing. There is 1 improper plate.
Okay, let me stop you right there. It's only 3 misdemeanors. Allowings are misdemeanors. So if we amend all of those 3 misdemeanors to allowings, it can be no improper plate because the other 3 are civil infractions.
Then we will dismiss the improper plate.
And then what are we on with this 3 civil infractions?
He's pleading to 2 of them and 1 was being dismissed.
So we're pleading to 5 cases and 1 civil infraction being dismissed? Is that what the understanding?
Yes.
Is that what your understanding is, Mr. DiMaggio?
Yes, Judge.
Is that what you understand, Mr. Glenn?
Sure.
Sure, you don't even know, do you?
Not at all, sir.
This is just. Mr. DiMaggio.
Judge, is it possible to reschedule this case? Because I have an exam right now in Highland Park.
No.
Nope.
No. Go to the breakout room and speak with Mr. Glenn.
Okay, Judge.
Five.
Judge, I think he understands it now.
All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Glenn. Mr. Glenn, you want to take the deal, sir?
Yes, sir.
Raise your right hand, please. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
Or you can put your hand down. You understand the maximum possible penalty for these offenses are 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes, sir.
Mr. DiMaggio, one of your other advisor, rights in the breakout room, did he not? Mr. DiMaggio, your rights?
Yes. I think I've previously given him these rights, Judge.
I'm talking to Mr. Glenn. Mr. Glenn, did Mr. DiMaggio go over your rights with you?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand those rights?
Yes, sir.
I want to know, do you understand them, sir? Yes or no? You don't sound like you're confident that you understand your rights.
No, sir. I'm not confident.
All right, I need Miss Harris. Can you speak to this man, please? Mr. DiMaggio, you're free to leave.
Thank you, Judge.
All right. Miss Harris, speak to Mr. Glenn, please. Go ahead and break out, Mr. Glenn.
Your Honor.
Yeah. You're free to leave, Corporal Rule.
Okay, I didn't know. What was the deal on that?
That show. Yeah, that was.
Oh, you never showed?
Oh, have a great day. Be safe out there.
You as well. Thank you.
Yeah. It's just.
Your Honor, what do we do with Attorney Massara that you assigned Goss to?
He's coming back on a trial for March the 10th.
Okay, all right.
Go back in there, Mr. Glenn. She's still working for you.
Okay.
No, thank you so much. Are you cutting in or are you? Thanks. All right. Officer Banks.
Ernest,
Ernest.
a quick and,
Yes.
that's one.
All right, good. All right. We'll see you.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you too.
You're welcome. And you have a good rest of your day.
You have a
okay?
better one.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Can we have Officer Allison join the breakout room, please? Thanks.
Officer, we left. Oh.
You know, some of that was not supposed to be scheduled. Schedule that as a show cause that Glenn referred from the doctor. The first one.
Oh.
SP1. You want me to write on the paper?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Not proper notice. I don't know which one.
Oh, Officer.
No, Officer McCree showed.
Right.
Oh, he's got. So it's.
No, I'm talking for Rondell. We also was on one.
Yeah, so what's going on with it is the kid, Rondell Glenn. So it's a bunch of Rondell Glens, obviously. So one of them is born in 70, the other one's born in 87. And then you have the Rondell Glenn the third. So you have this one. You have this one. Born on my brother's birthday. That's the one I believe they're in there on there now. Then you have this. So I believe he's the one that'll win on April the 1st.
My bad, sir. My mom keep calling me. I keep telling her she can't do that.
those cases.
We're getting ready to have resolution, and Ms. Harris is very good.
I'm telling you, man, but I won't even discuss it because we're on, which will go. Come on down, if you got resolution, come on down now. Mr. Bowman, come on down.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, all right.
We're ready, Your Honor.
All right, I thank you, Ms. Harris, and Mr. Berry for all you guys do. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Glenn. Mr. Glenn, let me ask you this first. Are you, and don't make it an April Fool's joke either. Are you born Are you born on April Fool's Day?
Yes, sir.
That's the same day my brother's born.
Yeah.
All right.
Aries, man.
Yeah,
Gotta stick
so
together.
let's what about what's gonna go on, Ms. Harris?
Your Honor, my client will admit responsibility to the seatbelt violation. The remaining matters are being dismissed. We stipulate to the face of the ticket for purposes of the factual basis and stipulate to probable cause for the dismissals.
You want to take this deal, Mr. Glenn?
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, now it's sir. It's yes.
I mean, sir. I'm getting confused. I'm so my bad. It's two. I'm talking to both of you. Yes, sir.
He's still asleep, Ms. Harris. He's still all right. Stipulate to the face of the ticket as an active factual basis for that responsible plea, sir. Ms. Harris, on behalf of your client.
We stipulate to probable cause for the dismissals.
That we're gonna dismiss the case and find you responsible for the seatbelt, $65. When can you pay, Mr. Glenn?
Probably by this weekend or next weekend.
Well, give me a date. Put a date on it.
Okay.
$65. When can you pay it? Put a date on it. I'm giving you this is your date.
All right. How about February 7th?
I'm gonna give you till February 11th. Pay it at any DivDac kiosk in the city pay it at any DivDac kiosk in the city of Detroit, or come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person. I'm told you can upload that DivDac app to your phone. That's DIVDAT. February 11th, pay it. And if you don't have any further questions, sir, I wish you the best of luck. Go back in and go get your sleep, all right?
Okay.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
All right, Officer Allison, best of luck to you and be safe out there, all right?
Thank you, Judge. You too.
All right, thank you.
Bravo.